you can't Niba?
So you pretty much flow with the goal.
I come to the right place then.
Post Rolls Jiu Jitsu podcast.
And welcome back.
Nice.
To the Post Rolls Jiu Jitsu podcast.
The most professional and good Jiu Jitsu podcast in Escondido, California.
Jiu Jitsu entertainment podcast. That's what
right.
we're going for.
That's
we're here
right.
with Professor Jason. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Nice.
Yeah, man. We got a new setup here. We got new lights. We got a TV. We got a lot of stuff cooking.
Yeah.
pretty
So we're watching Who's Number 124. So this is going to be a fight companion. We are starting from the beginning of the card, which I think is Mrs. Gordon Ryan versus
Are they actually married?
somebody else. Huh?
Are they actually married?
No.
Okay. She's pretty funny though.
I don't know what her name
I
is.
love their banter on Instagram. Do you know what I mean?
They banter with each other?
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
Playfully.
They like,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
He'll put post a picture, all jacked, and she'll be like, juice box, juice box, juice box. Yeah. Oh, they rip each other up. It is hilarious.
Huh.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Well, what do you think about her former relationship with Nikki Ryan, allegedly?
Are you serious?
How do you-
Oh my god, that's right.
I had no idea.
Wait, what?
I don't follow enough, I guess.
So you know how the B team, they're the B team Bulls, right? So they're the Bulls because allegedly somebody on Reddit who had previously proven his credibility. He had called out, he's like, guys, they're moving to Puerto Rico, and then it happened. He's like, guys, they're gonna break up, and it happened. He was apparently someone in the know.
That makes sense.
He was like, the reason they broke up, or part of the reason, was, or maybe he wasn't involved with the breakup, but he was like, what had happened with them is basically Nikki was a virgin, and Gordon forced Nikki to have sex with his girlfriend, and allegedly Gordon watched, right?
What position did he force him in? Did he hold him down in side control or something?
I mean, and that broke the team up. That didn't make them closer.
Yeah, so they got the good brother.
I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, my goodness.
No, but allegedly he watched, right? So that's why they're the Bulls, because there's a cuck and a bull. So they were saying Gordon's supposed to be a cuck. That's why Craig Jones was wearing that shirt for a while that said cuck on it with a little crown.
Oh wow!
And then the bull is the guy doing the deed in this arrangement. And so they're the B team Bulls. And then Nikki wore a shirt for a while that it had something on there, it said they know or something like that when the rumors started spreading. He did an interview with it like that. And
I don't think you should be able to wear all that hair. That is a lot of fake hair.
that's for sure, right? She got a weave.
There is a bald horse in Central Park somewhere.
It's just cold.
All right, that was a Martin Lawrence joke. Shout out to Martin Lawrence.
Oh, really?
Def
Really?
Comedy Jam. Yeah, he would act like a horse too, like a cold horse.
All right, so for those of you that are, which I assume is 0 people, but if anybody actually wants to watch along with us, first,
Let's just
get
talk
something better going on with your life, and then second, we're on 8:35, 8:34, 8:33, 8:32.
Since we're gonna be fast forwarding, we'll just say the matches.
Each match.
Yeah, we'll just say who's up or whatever.
Right,
You know what I mean? We
yeah.
don't have to be too precise. I don't think.
For sure.
Ali Walensky is about to get
Wolski. You think she's one of your
she's a B
siskies?
team. What?
She's a sisky of yours?
Is she a
Like a broski? But
because she's a Polak?
that's a Polish name.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah, I got some Drinkowskis in the blood. No, this is serious rival here, right? She's
dude.
got to be good.
There's a gnat. It's going to fly in front of the camera.
It just wants its moment.
It's trying to go to the light.
Is it? It'll be fine.
So is she any good? She's always the I guess we'll find out, huh? She's always the what?
Turn your phone off, Professor.
Oh, sorry.
Have some pod. This was the most professional podcast, Jiu Jitsu entertainment podcast.
We're still the most professional jiu-jitsu podcast in Escondido, California.
in Escondido surrounding area.
I got mine
if you
silent.
think-
Is that okay?
That's
Am I
good.
acceptable?
Yes, that's right.
I don't know proper etiquette.
Guests can make mistakes. It's fine.
I love when I have Gordon's like body lock passing instructional, and when you in the body lock passing, it's all like face in the center of the chest like all the time, and so he's just like straight face teaching this move, like talking loudly, his face just buried in tits, and then she would like occasionally giggle, and he'd be like, "What?"
He's all business, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they don't feel anything like real tits. I'm just guessing.
They don't look anything like real tits.
They just keep getting bigger and bigger, like Reebok pumps back in the day. Like you just
Depending on the function you're attending, and
That's right. That's right. For jiu-jitsu, you probably like release. Let's fit him in the sports bra now. She has got to be good though. Wait a minute, is her name?
She's good.
She is.
has she competed in anything?
No, right?
I believe she competed a few times.
But she did say, I listened to an interview. She was. She trains with the guys all the time. Like she's always out there.
She's a legit. Like she got her brown belt from Danaher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got to be good, man. She's out there getting it done. Respect to her.
I had apparently there's like an Uber for furniture pickup and delivery.
That's cool.
Yeah. I just found that out because I sold something on like Facebook Marketplace, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have the whatever guy come by."
Oh wow.
And then I opened up my garage and I have my gi rack in there, and he was like, "Oh, you." Actually, what he said was, "You're jiu-jitsu?" He had an accent, and I was like, "Yes, I am." And
I am the king of
Defined.
jiu-jitsu.
I am the definition.
Ooh, that was a good leg drag.
Yeah, I like that.
Blue.
Oh,
Okay, so the other girl is winning.
They kick off they kick it off for points. I didn't know that.
It's a judge's favor, yeah.
For that leg drag, they gave her a blue.
No,
No, it's going to the girl on bottom.
It's a 10-minute. It's a 10-minute. No, it's a 9-minute match. So I think every 3 minutes they're gonna announce it.
And it's just who they think is winning at that point.
But then, so why did kick blue?
Because Natalia, which
gave
is
it-
Gordon's fiance, girlfriend, whatever, is got the advantage right now.
And it was from that leg drag. Or no,
No, she's the one that
Natalia
got
did
leg
the leg
drag.
drag.
It was everything up until then.
I see. Yeah, I see. I got it. Well, I'm excited to see her compete. I hope she does well.
Can you imagine, no matter
nice.
how
Nice
good
try.
you are, if you're into jiu-jitsu and you're Gordon Ryan's whatever, right? Mm-hmm. No matter how good you get, it's always going to be like people doubting that or like, oh, it's just Gordon, you know?
Yeah.
Or people take it super light on her when Gordon's there. Because
that would make sense.
You're gonna get it back.
That would make a lot of sense.
Dude, it's like Brendan Schaub. No one ever really gives him his due. They're like, oh, it's just because of Joe Rogan. And really, he's fucking hilarious, you know? Oh, woo.
he's
Dang.
Oh no! She gonna talk trash?
Suck it, Gordon.
Dude, that's lame.
Oh,
That was a loose armbar
Nicky
too.
Ryan in the corner, too. Oh. He was like, yeah, you made me have sex with you. So,
Do you think he regrets it?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, apparently it was like a forceful situation. Like, no,
That is
I don't want it.
That's a lot of details.
That's what this Reddit guy said.
Was he in
has
the
that-
room too?
Has that ever happened? Hold on though. In the history of mankind, has that ever really happened?
What?
Forceful sex against a guy.
Yeah, there was some Mormon missionary that got.
Oh.
There's Helio Gracie.
Oh,
He's
no,
back.
Gracie doesn't like forceful sex unless it's for procreation.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, some Mormon missionary I heard got like he was visiting and some lady like took him hostage and was pumping him full of like Viagra and stuff.
No.
I did read
way.
about that a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe that. Since
Wait, if
Viagra, you could do that.
You take Viagra, you just get hard.
I think so.
We could snort some
like,
and
I don't think
see.
it
I don't
matters. Oh my god, that's a different podcast we're gonna do then.
Ooh, when did that happen?
Oh man, she missed it.
Who
Yeah,
is
no, I
this
heard
girl?
that. You take Viagra and you don't have to be excited.
Huh.
It just pumps that blood. Nah, that was a sick sweep too.
Yeah, that was.
You should be able
hit
to
it with the tripod sweep. That was it was a Troy bar. Oh, that's a flexible elbow. Hopefully.
Jeez.
It is now.
Yeah, now it is.
That sucks, man. I wanted to do well. That'd be awesome to have like a super dominating couple.
I'm a hater, though. You know, when I
Are
see
you?
people
Are you
doing
a
well,
hater
I
in
just
sport?
want them to do badly.
Do you?
Not really. I just don't like Gordon that much.
Oh man.
Maybe it's because I'm a hater. I don't know. Shoot.
We
should dive into this.
She's more interesting. We should. What your problem is?
Yeah.
She just seems interesting. That other girl didn't look very interesting.
The B team girl?
Yeah.
I think what you mean is she seemed pretty, and the other girl didn't look pretty.
I mean, it's exactly
Because
what
it
I mean.
was what?
Everybody's beautiful, guys.
I don't know. Something about her. She just seems like interesting.
Maybe she should.
She seems like she'd really hold a conversation.
Maybe she should scrape all that makeup off her face and swallow it so she's pretty on the inside.
All right, moving forward. Who's
Boy,
this?
that was a nice button. That was cool.
What?
You just were able to like jump ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not tech savvy.
They call it
Like
this.
every video
Dang.
player
forward.
on Earth has that.
My VCR doesn't.
He's like, "Are you gonna rewind this when we're done?"
Who is this guy? What was his name?
I didn't catch.
I don't know, but he
They'll
looks
say it again, though.
Super
Andrew
uninteresting.
DeGraff.
New wave.
New.
All right.
So this is just like the new wave VB team card, huh?
But he's not
Who's
even wearing
that? It looks like Ryan Hall with
It does.
even bigger ears.
It's that looks a lot like him.
What's his name?
Oh man, I like that rashy. Reminds me of chemo back in the day.
Oh yeah, carrying the Christ. Jordan Holy. This really is B team versus
Why Holy Grail?
The world.
Where's
no,
that?
it's Holy Grail / B team Jiu Jitsu.
Oh, is it? Oh man, yeah, no kidding. Well, I mean, that's the two top teams, isn't it?
In Texas, yeah, for sure.
Like he said, in Texas.
No, I didn't. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, for sure they are in Texas. Oh,
That was a spring.
That was a spring.
there are no springs. I don't think.
Oh my God, 155ers.
This is a little. Get that up in your mouth area.
Is that better?
Put
Did
that
you
in your
fix
mouth
it?
area. No, I didn't fix it at all.
Fixed it.
You gotta
Look at these 155ers. I can't stand the 155ers. To be
wait a
honest.
second. Wait a second. You're gonna have to do it. I can't do it.
Just do it. Just do it. I couldn't do it. I tried.
This is upside down.
Just make.
Oh, this is a fast paced.
See. I know those 155ers.
Now I see what's happening.
Nobody taps. They just
You gotta
go
loosen
crazy.
this and put it up. There you go, like that. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
I knew my mic was
Oh yeah,
weird.
then you're gonna have to type. There, that's nice.
Now it's all in my grill.
This probably
I
sounds so
hooked
good in
to
the
it.
recording.
Oh, look at the heel hook from. He's got Jesus on his side though, I believe.
That's true.
He's got the straight ankle or the Aoki lock going.
What makes it an Aoki lock?
When it's across the chest, it's like a toe hold, but with his forearms.
Oh, that's better. I'm all up on that mic. now.
And they're untangled.
It's loose. This is loose. I need to unplug it really and tighten it up, but I don't want to do that.
I think it's good now.
Okay. Ooh, it's about to fall off.
Oh man. Most professional Jiu-Jitsu entertainment podcast.
Tell your friends, like, subscribe. That way we can buy better mic stuff.
Oh yeah, we're
Big ass
supposed
room.
We'll buy
to.
a whole recording studio.
Yes.
That's right. We're supposed to start to ask you guys in the beginning, before you guys leave, because you're tired of listening to me adjusting Miles's mic. If you like, hear and listening to us or whatever, subscribe, hit the like button so that more people can like listening to us.
Share away.
Yeah, and then
Omoplata
we can
that
get
bell.
better. Omoplata the
That
bell,
alert bell.
so we can get better sound equipment.
Buggy choke the
Although
alert
this
bell.
is nice.
There you go. What's nice?
This whole setup.
Nice.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
When
I
your
feel like you
students-
should start like renting it out to people with guitars. Let them record some music.
Look at these guys. They never tap 155ers. So tiny.
That's why it's in my bio.
Because it shows that you don't tap.
Right. Just so they know.
They better know.
So this guy is a new wave guy on the right.
Don't yawn in the mic, sir.
I can't-
Have some
I-
self-respect.
I can't have any beer. So
Ronan. You can't? Oh, no, you can't. You got stuff going.
yeah,
Beer gives me energy.
gives you wings.
It does.
That was a good pull.
Yeah, then what do you do?
Huh?
They said, then what do you do?
Well, he kind of got him chest to chest, which is not ideal. Oh, elevating.
I thought
I'm not interested
originally.
in either of these guys, to be honest with you.
Let's fast forward.
Okay.
Let's get to the good stuff. Let's just, if something happens after the fast forward, and then
Yeah, I don't really
be
care.
excited about
Even whoever wins, I'm like, hey, whatever.
New Wave, B team.
Let's just see the result, just so that we know if
Yeah.
it was B team or New Wave.
Yeah, that's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
I know you guys tuned in here to listen to us talk about Andrew DeGraff and Jordan Holy. Wait, this guy's
Name is
his
Holy?
name is Holy.
Did he change it? Or has it been his destiny?
It certainly was his
Oh my
destiny.
God! Now I'm interested. Jordan Holy with double crosses on his. I mean, there's 3 people out there. He's got Jesus with him. What's the other guy supposed to do?
Look at the way he's got that other foot trapped in there. Oh, abandoned.
I feel like he should be good at crucifixes, though. Could we?
Dude, he has to
Respect. Super good at him.
That reminds me, I've been meaning to ask you that you got to teach me your crucifix game because mine is trash, dude. I get to the crucifix often these days,
Yeah.
and it always gets escaped.
It's a lot harder. Nogi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I've had to adapt it big time, Nogi. But even some of the guys today, I get everybody in there, but yeah, it's a hard finish. We should practice it and improve it.
Yeah, show it to me because I don't feel like I usually escape the crucifix pretty solid, and I if I escape yours, it takes a real long time.
Yeah. I'm trying to hold you there for a while, if possible.
All right, these guys are just tickling each other's feet, rolling around on their butts.
Gross.
This isn't a fight. This would never work in the street.
This is. The ground's not that spongy.
You had taught one of our previous conversations. You brought up how you would approach jiu-jitsu differently for like getting ready for a tournament versus when you were doing MMA fights. Mm-hmm. Explain that. What would you do differently? How would you approach it? What would the differences be?
In training, usually if I had the right partners, I would like, hey, we're gonna mime punches like all the time.
That's pretty cool.
I pretty much would just show up and just watch the techniques and be like, yeah, that's great, but I'm not doing this.
Totally.
Like if it was like De La Hiva or something like that, and then we would roll, and I was thinking like top position, all the time, and if I was on the bottom, I was thinking about like trying to stand up or like where the punches were, and if I had a teammate that I trusted, I'm like, all right, we're gonna like open hand strike, or we're gonna like just act punches.
Just show where
Someone
the
that knew
punches are.
how to have some control.
Or yeah.
And that's why that big belt is sitting right there.
That's right.
World champion.
Do you feel like, because you started with like MMA style jiu-jitsu before you got into the like sport side more, right?
No.
No, you started competing in jiu-jitsu and then did MMA?
I started competing in jiu-jitsu with Sean, it was not my first instructor. I actually started at Sequence, who is my instructor now. I started there for like 6 months when I was a teenager. And I ended up leaving because freaking Sean Strickland didn't like me and he always beat me up. And we had personal, he literally just didn't like me. And
He's jealous.
he's just like, was always an asshole. And I was like, he was like 6-0 pro and I was like a 17-year-old amateur. And it was just like super toxic.
Really?
And we're actually cool now. I think I've covered this before. We're like, I met him later on and he was older and I was older and we're cool. I see him occasionally now because he's lives where I'm from, or he's from where I'm from, and we're friendly. But anyways,
didn't you do your first fight before you had much jiu-jitsu?
I did. Okay, yeah, that's true. I signed up for a fight without training.
Without any jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, like a smoker fight. I just was like,
That's how you get started.
There was one in Kentucky, like in a barn, and it was like a smoker fight.
You were living in
unregulated.
Kentucky?
No, California.
So you traveled for this?
California amateur MMA was illegal in California, and I flew out there with my cousin who also didn't train.
How did you even hear about this?
I Googled
I want to fight.
This story keeps going farther into the beginning. So I went to was getting my hair cut, and I did karate, like super watered down karate.
Very
you know?
nice. How high a level did you get?
I was a brown belt, which is right under black in that
Congratulations.
style.
That's awesome.
But it was like,
But
like
for
I said,
kids, it's a good start.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the mouth.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
I like
God.
that.
Who is that? That's who's red? Oh, it's B team. Wow.
Nice.
That doesn't seem like something Jesus would do.
I was
covering his
literally
I don't know
face.
that I would shake his hand out.
I was literally
Yeah.
thinking that.
Don't shake my hand.
I'd try and cover his mouth instead of shaking his hand at the end.
Wait, so who won?
We don't know yet.
Let's see.
That was so weird to do at the very end.
I know. He just wanted to establish dominance.
Yeah. That did nothing at the end. That's why it was weird. Replay.
So,
Wrist
man, did you see him
lock.
strip the grip with his chin? That's pretty. That's pretty awesome. So, anyways, I did karate, and then I was getting my hair cut, and this guy was like, "You should do a cage fight. My cousin promotes cage fights, whatever." And then that ended up falling
Sold.
through. I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
The Kentucky Barn Championship. What?
So that fell through, and so I was like, "Well, I'm now I want to do this." So I went online, I googled like MMA fights, like amateur fights, and I found some in Kentucky. I emailed them. I was like, "I'll get out there if you give me a fight." It was so unregulated. I was supposed to fight at like 145, and I got there and I was like 151 or something like that. And I'm like on the phone with my friend who wrestled, asking him how to cut weight and this and that. And they were like, just get as close as you can. I was like, okay, well, this
Did
is
they
as close
pay?
as I can.
2 and 4?
What?
Did they pay?
No, I didn't pay
Oh, it's
anything.
amateur.
No, amateur. Yeah.
They didn't even cover travel.
No.
It's like
I mean,
$200.
I asked them. I was like, "Can I fight?" And they were like, "If you can get out here." I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming." Nice, another win for the B team.
They should. There should be some unsportsmanlike moves,
Gordon's like
I think.
already. He's like got a match. I love how like not serious, not worried about this he is.
Man.
He like has a match. Like he's the main event. He's just sitting there by the mat texting.
Just. Well, it is a 4-hour event.
That's true. Yeah.
I hate that though. I hate
Please
the-
stay with us through the whole thing.
We'll be skipping forward. All right. So.
So you went out to the Barnyard Championships and did you win?
Sears versus Hishaw. So I thought I won, and the promoter thought I won. And this fight's on YouTube. But I actually, ironically, like I was like just wailing on this guy standing up. Just like I was just throwing left, right, left, right, left, right. I didn't know how to punch, like how to actually. I was just swinging my arms.
Really?
But I was hitting him a lot. And at the end of every round, he'd get me with a double leg, and I would like he'd end up in my guard, like not even knowing what a guard is. I was just holding him, and I was like smacking him from the bottom, and then the round would end, and then I'd light him up. Amateur fights only 2-minute rounds, so light him up a minute, a little over a minute, and then he'd double leg me, and then repeat 3 rounds in a row, same thing. So I was like, all right, well, I'm definitely gonna fight again. It's playing.
Oh.
It's just
What do we think here? Sears, another B team. I mean, I guess it is. This is in Texas, right?
I feel like she has jiu-jitsu shorts on her head.
Yeah. What's going on there? She's got. I didn't want to mention that, but she's got something. She's got a style.
Is it frozen or?
Just check out the time.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh.
There's the end of that one.
Oh, that's where we were.
Loading.
There we go.
There we go. Ooh, she looks tougher in person,
She does.
right? Some
Braids.
braids.
Here's 10th Planet. I don't really care.
About 10 Planet in general, or
Someone I don't know from a gym that I'm not super invested in. I like 10th Planet.
I don't like their warm ups.
That's one angle you could do. You don't like their warm-ups? Yeah, I fucking hate their warm-ups. That's a good point.
I used to think they were super cool,
Really?
but I think they're debilitating now.
Dude, for you who doesn't like to drill one move, their warm-up is like a chain of 1,100 moves.
I know, but it's just a flow thing that you've seen the 10th Planet warm ups.
Yes.
Okay, so this is. Did we talk about this last time?
don't remember.
Perhaps. So my friend who started with 10th Planet and then she moved on to Easton, and I'm not gonna say she sucks. She's good, but she would do these wacky things where she would give up positions. Mm-hmm. She doesn't suck. She's awesome. She's also an instructor there, and but she would do these things where she would give up positions, and she was like, "God, why do I do that?" And I was like, "I don't know, but that's stupid."
It's probably because you drill the hell out of these
'cause
warm-ups
she
where you
was-
give up things.
In the warm-ups. So I think those warm-ups are awesome. I think the flow
That
aspect
was
of it.
another win for B team. Just
Oh, was it? Oh,
so they're 3-0 for the evening.
dang. Who is that? Ninja shit? Oh, that's the
That's
brand?
that's not her name.
That's not her name? Oh, that's pretty awesome, though.
That'd be a great name.
But yeah, so I think that for beginners, I think that you should not get those warm-ups caught in your autopilot because, we know brown belts that can't even flow roll, right?
That's very accurate.
Yeah.
There's some of every belt level that cannot flow.
Right. There's a few black belts.
Yeah, there are.
There's a few black belts out there that can't flow roll, but it's because their autopilot is so you can't flow roll. Nah, shut up.
Have we ever flow rolled?
I mean, sometimes we take it easy.
I am able. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
Leo,
yeah, so I was
thank you for visiting us.
Oh, Healer Aggression is like flow rolling's for pussies.
I am able. I just don't. I'm just like, why? Why are we doing this?
But sometimes we do flow roll. No, but you know what? You're right though. We don't.
How do
we
you
don't go
define? How do you
full force.
define flow roll? Yeah, that's not the same.
Flow roll is
for me,
giving
flow
up
roll is
position.
like, yeah. It's like you sweep, you go for a sweep, I'm gonna let you, and then you let me escape.
Yeah.
I put you back on my guard, then maybe I let you pass.
We kind of do that sometimes.
You
we
and
go
I have done
lighter.
that. The first time you and I rolled was like that. We just flowed.
Yeah.
See.
Okay. So I feel like the first time you roll with another black belt, that's usually the
Respect.
etiquette. Yeah. And I feel like
Now we try to murder each other.
to the death
I
every
like how
time.
you got deep in that mic. In there. Yeah, baby, murder. So who's this? We got Felipe Costa. What? I know Felipe Costa. That's not him though.
You know him
In
personally?
red? I mean, yeah. There's Felipe Costa. Is the owner of two Cowterra gyms up in the Bay. My buddy, very cool guy. But that's not him. And then Declan Moody is who we're watching now.
Declan Moody.
Oh,
Declan Moody's pretty cool.
is he?
Yeah.
Apparently, this is the first time I've said his name.
Declan Moody.
That's
Like,
that's
you're like that guy in the Key and Peele's.
Yeah. AA Ron.
Where Jake Quellen at? Where Declan at?
You're making me laugh. It's hot in here. I'm sweating. I'm fogging up my glasses. That's the
That
what
was
that's
was
the
nice.
best way to get. We haven't attempted this yet. That's the best way to get traffic on Instagram. I'm convinced.
What?
Mispronounce words. Because it makes people so mad. They have to like pop on there. There's a guy that runs a cooking show and he does it all the time. And there's like hundreds of comments of them like, that's not how you say taquizi sauce. Like they get so mad.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Well, we'll start doing that from
Yeah.
now on.
We should.
Declan Moody. Every time we do. So there's an interesting matchup between Declan Moody and Felipe Costa.
That's right.
So
I heard Go Dan Ryan is is going to be on this card.
oh, that's nice. That's nice. I think. Wait, is Declan Moody a B team guy? I don't think so. I think he's from.
I think these guys should be
Europa.
wearing spats, though. There should not be that much leg hair involved in any of these matches.
That's just not the kids don't do that these days. They just rub their sweaty leg hairs on each other.
The guy that cleans up the mats
Did you see
afterwards.
Did you see how short my shorts were today?
Yeah. Well, you kind of have the legs to pull it off. It doesn't. Yeah. That didn't bother me.
I mean, my legs are hairier than his.
Are they?
Well, actually, right now
I just forgive you.
they're trimmed.
Oh, gross. All right, now I take it back.
Well,
what are you biking or something?
No,
You going
no,
on
no. I did like a 80cc.
You swimming? You
I
trying to
told
be
you this.
faster?
Remember I did an 80cc like a month ago with 80cc Open, and yeah, I'm trying to be aerodynamic when I fight.
It would make you harder. Your legs harder to grab.
Well, like my first match was like a leg locker guy, and
She shaved your
so I was like,
legs?
I'm gonna shave my legs, and I'm gonna come out with a full sweat and be slippery.
Oh.
I escaped his leg lock. I don't know if I would have or would not have otherwise, but he definitely put me in one, and you know.
Did you
and
take
all
a
the lotion.
take a Nicky
that, like, we
Ryan
went, like,
lard bath?
That's the noise that. Yeah, I put on my B cream.
I use beef tallow for everything now. I'm mad that I didn't know about this. Do you know about this? You know about beef tallow? I'm not kidding you. It is lotion, chapstick, hair gel, beard gel. I mean, it could be deodorant and
It could be deodorant
toothpaste.
if you want to smell like beef.
I have it on right now.
Do you really?
Oh my God, I slather myself in beef tallow. The dogs love me. That's what that dog's barking for right now. Yeah. This is so good. Makes your body feel so good. Oh my God, that's terrible podcast etiquette.
The door's broken.
Is it?
No, there we go. That's hot.
We'll be okay. Well, so I guess all the B team guys aren't sponsored by the same people.
No, this guy's not a B team guy. I was wrong.
Oh, he's
I'm
not.
not sure why I thought that, to be honest.
Because he's wearing the red jersey.
That's true. But that's a scramble. He's wearing a scramble.
It is a
He's
scramble.
from. I think he is somehow like have a friendship with Craig Jones though. Maybe he's Australian.
Does he? We'd know more if it was. We could hear it. And a Six Blades guy. Which Six Blades is Decan from? Decline.
Yeah, I think he's Australian.
Declan?
Declan? No. Declan's from. That's the Australian flag, right? Australia and
I
Britain.
can see it. Yeah, Britain. Yeah. Maybe.
Sergio follows him.
I'm going for Declan because I like his name.
Yeah, I like the way you say it. All right, are we gonna watch this match though?
I don't really want to.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, let's move on.
I don't even think we're in the main card. I think we're still watching the undercard.
I know. I do want to watch Victor Hugo as well. I'm super excited about.
You do like you some Victor Hugo, huh?
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan because he whooped that ass. Isn't that funny? The more you do jiu-jitsu, if someone can beat you, man, you're like, man, that's pretty cool. Because at black belt, sometimes the room, there's not a lot of guys that can get you.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I knew what that was like.
Yeah, I can't say that.
I don't follow.
I mean, it depends on the room, right? It's not all rooms.
That's true. You're right. You get to a point where it's enjoyable to find somebody that can get you.
Well,
sure.
the best example is big guys. So real big guys that don't get beat very often. When you beat them, they turn into your best friends.
Oh yeah.
They're like big hugs, and they're like, "Oh, that was awesome! Finally, somebody gave me a smushing." It's like that's what I came for.
Wait, was it talking about jiu-jitsu still?
Oh no,
Waiting for someone to give me a smushing.
We were talking about bathhouses, weren't we? Just now. No.
These
Russian
guys are good.
bathhouses.
Do you know these guys?
Let me say their names: Ethan, Carell,
Wait,
Couch, and Grace. Who's Grace? Which Grace is that? Gracie.
Wait, when did that happen?
I don't know. Couch went 7 for 7 at the ADCC.
Oh, he's
East Coast
from.
Trials.
Isn't he from
Daisy Fish.
Pettigrew?
Yeah.
Big wins
Pedigo.
Yeah. There you go.
over Nicky Ryan and J Rod at the trials. Big wins. They're different
on.
weight classes though.
Who? No, they're
Nicky
not.
Ryan and J Rod.
Now I think Jero went up to 88, but he used to be 77. Oh. Okay.
Ethan
So
Krell
DeAndre
leads.
Corbet just won trials at 77 kilos, and Ethan Krellinson has lost trials many times, but he's a B team guy.
Dude, respect to that Bob Marley.
That's quite a
full
set
Bob
they got there.
Marley kit. Yeah. I hope the Marley family gets a little piece of that.
Dude, you want to see my my rash guard set that's coming out?
Do I?
I have an in and out flare rash guard.
No, you don't.
And it's like the
prism?
The prism triangle is yellow, but it looks like the in and out triangle, and it says like prism over the top of it.
What a great idea.
And then on the back, so I was just talking to my student that his idea this was. So it looks like the in and out cup. It's white. It's got the logo and it has like the palm trees on the sleeves and like the line on the bottom.
I love it.
And then on the back, it's usually it says in and out, like fresh burgers or something like that. In and out, or maybe it just says in and out burgers, but ours just say in and out of consciousness on the back.
Oh my God, that
cool?
is freaking awesome. Find the link in the bio and get you on.
We're gonna do it like a limited release. Like I'm gonna do like pre-order only and like one chance to get it.
Dude, I
That's
want
over.
one. I'll buy one.
All right, nice.
So do you feel like the time you spent emphasizing not getting punched in the face, do you think that helped your like core, your principles of jiu-jitsu, like your understanding of the fundamentals of jiu-jitsu?
Not I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, like it's self-defense is like different than like, because even MMA is a sport, so there's still like rules to game and I'm more willing to take a punch and like risk that because I need to get up, where like the safest thing probably would be to hold them, you know what I mean? And like be on the bottom and have not take any shots for, as long as you can. Whereas like I always tell people, like, if you're in the bottom in a fight, like you will be punched. Like in MMA, it's like you're gonna take a punch. Just be ready to take 2 or 3 instead of just laying down there and taking a million. You know,
That's good advice.
because like trying to like hold someone where they're sweaty with no shirt on, and that's another thing too is like rolling with someone in shorts and no shirt, or like little Vale Tudo shorts and no shirt is as different to no gi as no gi is to the gi.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so hard to hold people when they're sweaty and they have tiny shorts on, and that's like a whole game, like when you're on legs and stuff, to try to climb up and you have to like get to the fabric part of like the only fabric that they have, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe, you know, a little for sure. The one thing I'll say this is that what I realized when I went back to sports jiu-jitsu is that I didn't have any sort of guard passing game because like when I was
dropping hammers.
you just don't care about passing the guard. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
Yeah.
Just sit on your half guard, you know?
Yeah.
My approach to the top was always I stole this from GSP, where he'd punch the guy in the face till they would open their guard, and then because they'd open the guard to kind of push him away. Then he'd like stuff over the leg and just start not really doing a real guard pass, just like stuffing the leg down and starting to step over. And then when they would commit the hands to recovering the guard, he'd just let them. Like, okay, well, while you're doing this, here's pom, 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 3 punches, and then he'd start the cycle over again, you know?
He's so fun.
Just pass just enough that they have to defend, and then while they're defending, you just punch them in the face a few times. So because of that, I didn't really develop any sort of guard passing system until way later on.
I remember that. I remember when you couldn't pass guard. Those were good times.
I still don't think I could pass your butterfly guard if I could. Now I just run away from it and just stand up. I'm not going in there.
Oh, respect. That's respect.
I don't have to. I used to be like, no, I'm gonna beat it this
I
time.
know.
I swear I'm gonna
With
beat
the
it this
same
time.
move every time. You're like, no, this is
I got it. Oh.
This is gonna work this time. It hasn't yet, but it will.
Ooh, that was a nice step over.
That was
See
a
that?
step over. Yeah, I like that. That would work on your dirty deep half.
So DeAndre Corbet is from Standard Jiu-Jitsu, which is the gym that right now is really popularizing the ecological approach to
Oh, is it?
jiu-jitsu.
Britt Nicholson stuff.
Cool.
I don't know who that is, but his instructor is something Saunders. Ah man, I feel bad that he's cool. They've shown him a few times already in the shot.
Oh, have they?
But
Oh, is that who that was? He's
yeah,
not
he hit with the black fingernails.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you still been doing that? I know you were like playing with it.
Yeah, I do it a lot, but I tend to do it more when in the advanced class than the beginner's class
That makes
because
sense.
Really?
Because they have some fundamental understanding of what's going on.
yeah, and honestly, I think that like in the beginners, I think they still benefit a lot from it. The problem is like when a new person comes in that can't beat anybody, right? If I do like ecological games and then I have them do sparring rounds, they spend 90 minutes just losing. They just lose the whole time.
Yeah, they need the little details to help them.
Yeah. But like even if so, I mean it depends. So this guy, the eco purist would say that they don't need that. But I'm not saying I agree with you. But in terms of like eco purists, they're like, no, you don't need to be taught those moves. You actually need to discover those moves through failure. But the problem is mentally, in terms of keeping people around.
Yeah, you want them to come back.
It's no fun. Yeah. It's like I just lose the whole time. Whereas like if they get a move right and they get a clean arm bar, that's kind of a win there. Like at least they see the possibility. Like, oh, I could do this. You know what I mean? Usually I realized that when I saw new people come in, I was like, oh, I bet new people would like this more because it's like more clear. It's more clear tasks than sparring is. You know what I mean? It's like you don't need to worry about this. Don't worry about that. Just get their feet off your hips. You know what I mean? But I found that they actually just seemed discouraged because they're just like, all I'm doing is losing for an hour and a half straight. So yeah, I do it less for the beginners.
That's what I was thinking the more I think about it, because it keeps coming up. It's a popular thing right now.
Super popular.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have somebody that's brand new, if you have a group of people that are brand new, those games are going to lead towards just the athletes succeeding without giving them like, all right, well, here's a little cheat. Here's a little trick. You know?
Yeah.
So it has to be like, I think, a mix with beginners of instructional with those situational games.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's about where I'm settled at now. Hey, bring your mic closer to you. by the
Some
way.
beginners would love just like to be told exactly what to do, I think.
Yeah, I think there's different personality types.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, definitely some do. You know, there's I have a few beginners that are like, I could tell they get frustrated, and they're just like during rolling, they'll end up just drilling. They'll just ask like whoever their partner is, like, how do you do this, and they'll end up just drilling it. And I kind of want to tell, like, I mean, I do eventually tell them, hey, like, we got to get in there and lose. Like, we're not gonna get anywhere, you know, just drilling. But you know, I give them a little bit of leeway just because, you know, feeling like you're getting somewhere is maybe as important as actually getting somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Keep them happy there, coach.
That was a nice pass.
Finally.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
we're
he's working hard.
DeAndre Corbet, Ethan Krellinson, 7-13, 7-12, 7-11,
Nice.
7-10.
Wait.
Professionals.
That's right.
I like Ethan. He's
Yeah.
one of my faves. But he's always like almost qualifying. You know, he'll be like
Is he?
top 3, top 4. Actually, I think he lost early on in the last trials, but he's always like right near the top. But
What weight class?
always
is
a
this?
bridesmaid, never a bride.
185? Yeah.
well, no, these are 155ers.
No, are they?
But it's day before. You know, it's like they do weigh-ins like a fight card. Like they
Oh.
do, so they cut weight. You know,
They got some big old butts.
look at that crossface. Oh, that's gay. Dude, somebody commented on the last episode when I was talking about how I don't brush my teeth at night. I don't know who it was. If it was one of our Michaels, because it was somebody named Michael.
Yeah.
And they were like, they timestamp it, and they were like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And I went to the timestamp, and that was what we were talking about. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
a disgusting human being.
I agree with the commenter. You should brush your teeth.
How many times do you brush your teeth?
Morning and night.
Weirdos.
Oh, Halo Gracie didn't like that. Morning and night. You just go once a day. You're a once a day guy.
Yeah, I wake up in the morning.
How many times do you poop?
A lot. More than I brush my teeth.
So I've been at a hotel for 10 days. Last night was my first night
Rough.
not at a hotel, I know. And they had I was at the handicapped accessible room, and when you're sitting on the toilet, there's one of those mirrors that is amplifier, makes you zoomed in.
Vanity mirror.
A vanity mirror. I'll lay on one of these. And so as you're on the
front of
toilet, yes, well, because this is for people in wheelchairs. This is like has to be accessible everywhere.
Oh.
And so you could sit on the
down
toilet.
at your
And
junk.
that's right. I mean, it's so big.
great.
1 inch turns into 5. No, but you could shave.
Oh, this is weird.
You
got
can
like a
shave
body
while
lock
you're
side mount.
on the toilet. It was amazing.
Oh.
was-
Where does the hair go?
Into the toilet, obviously.
Just
Under your legs?
anywhere. Who cares? What are you talking about? Where does your hair go when you shave?
Into the sink. I shave over the sink like a
No, I'm
civilized
trimming.
human.
I'm trimming though. I'm using a.
Yeah, do it over the sink.
Well, it's a hotel. I don't care if there's hair on the ground.
But don't you have to live there?
You just sweep it to the side.
Gross.
Is that grosser?
You're an animal.
Is that grosser?
Yeah, it's gross for
I'm
the
not
housekeeper. They're
no,
humans.
I'm
They're people.
shaving like this, like the not.
Oh.
You're crazy.
But still, doesn't it get all over your chest and stuff?
That much?
Like
It's not much.
if I trim, it's on my chest,
Right.
And then it sticks to my chest hair, and then when I put my shirt on, I feel it.
Well, see, you're a savage. I would go
That's
into
true.
the shower and then I would brush off the.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
let's talk to the man right here.
Pre-shower.
Let's talk to the. That's
What
the,
does he
the-
know about shit trimming his beard?
I don't. You don't.
You trim that. You spend time on that beard.
I do.
Who's that?
I do a
Dan-
fade once a month.
Yeah.
Really? That's just the natural way it
No, I
goes.
fade it like once a month. So I've been shaping it
Yeah.
over time.
But that's your natural line.
I mean, my jaw's
Powerful
way the
line.
Oh,
hell up here.
No, like your cheek.
That'd be amazing if
No,
it was
like
not.
I said, like once a month I'll shave and shape everything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, when I shave my head, I'll do like right here.
Dang, that's it, huh? That is. You got.
I don't know how long I'm gonna. I was thinking
like a
about letting it
naturally
get
United
really
spirit.
long for Christmas, but now I don't know if I'm going to or not.
I'm gonna grow my hair out long.
Must be nice.
I was watching The Witcher. I mean, I can't grow the beard, so we can just come together and be one. one
be
perfect
beautiful.
human being. Yeah. Oh fuck! Been watching The Witcher. Have you watched?
Good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
I've never.
And the side shows.
There's side shows
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
like spin-offs and stuff.
There's like, oh, this character did this. There's like a cartoon that fills in some gaps between some of the seasons.
Well, I've been watching it, and all I've been thinking is like, fuck, I need to get bigger and grow my hair out.
And get a mullet.
I didn't have a mullet.
So you're doing?
I know, but it'd be cool.
I'm going to disagree
for
with
me.
the mullet.
With the mullet. What about mine?
You could grow a mullet.
I'd be like the top bald mullet. I watched all of the Shogun, and I was like, oh, these guys pull off long hair with being bald. Just
Dude,
shave it.
how good is Shogun, huh?
It's legit. It's cool.
So
What?
good. I read the books, and
No, you're smarter than me.
I listened to the books on audio.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
They're gonna do at least one, maybe two more seasons. I think I heard.
Yeah. Have you watched this?
No, it's good.
Dude, that's cool.
It's on Hulu.
It'll make you want to go get a bunch of dragon tattoos.
I kind of already want to.
I paid for Hulu just to watch it.
No way.
Because I had read the book and I knew the story was good.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's fucking
It's awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Has
it's
it been? They've made a few Shoguns, right? I don't remember.
Yeah, they did one when we were like kids.
Yeah.
Was that based on the book too?
Probably.
Oh, really?
That's super cool. Though. I want to watch it. It's about the. It's about Romans
They were-
and the samurai.
I mean,
the
if it
Shogun.
came out when you guys were kids.
Whoa.
It was the main
Little
actor
dig right there.
demanded that all of the other actors actually be Japanese so that they could like portray Japanese culture appropriately and stuff.
Oh my god.
They demanded
That's
that the
awesome.
Japanese people be played by Japanese
Yeah,
people.
I know, weird. They didn't want anything.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah.
No, that's massive. That's why there's probably a bunch of people in there you've never seen before, right?
And then there's the one John Blackthorne or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he not Japanese?
No, he's a white
He's a
Portuguese.
Portuguese
supposedly.
character. Yeah.
Dude, it's good. You should watch it.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I want to see it. I'll get Hulu just for that. Shout out to Hulu, friend of the podcast.
Yeah, there is a lot of
Sponsor.
unknown actors in
Sponsored
there.
by Hulu. That'd be pretty cool. We should just make up a bunch of cool sponsors in the beginning.
Sponsored by Prism Plus
Oh, there you go. And Breath Fitness.
and Breath Fitness.
Find it.
Breath work. What is it? Breath Mastery for Jiu Jitsu course.
Yes.
Available.
Thank you. Someday. Jeez.
I had a question on breath work. So I've been working nights the last couple weeks, and I'm wondering, like, would you think that it'd be better to do ice baths upon waking up or prior to going to bed, or would it make you not be able to sleep?
It would only make you not be able to sleep if it was just like a really uncomfortable experience for you. Ooh, look at the blood coming out of that guy's mouth. So once you get good at them, then it's actually good for your sleep.
Okay.
But for the first time, it gives you such a boost that it's not. It could interrupt your sleep a little bit. But you're working nights, so what are the hours are you sleeping?
Like 6 to 2:30.
6
6 to 2.
a.m. to 2:30. I would say that.
Like, I don't mind doing the cold showers or when I wake up, but I'm scared to do it at night. And sometimes I'm like, man, my body's so sore. I should just be doing this, but I don't want to be awake.
I think it would be good. The cold showers would be good. I don't think because what I found was that what we know is that your body temperature drops like I think about 1.5 degrees.
Dude,
when you get
they're
into
resetting
deep
them with
sleep.
1 second left on the clock.
Are they really? Do they wipe the blood off his
Why
face?
do they even bother doing that?
And
So
so,
that he could kick him again.
yeah, right.
Dude,
Hold on, let me finish telling.
oh yeah, sorry.
So I was tracking with an Oura ring. I was tracking my sleep, and I started doing cold showers right before bed. And I noticed that I started getting 45 minutes of extra deep sleep a night.
Nice.
Guaranteed. And it could be a 2-minute cold shower. It could even be I could switch it to cold from a hot shower. It was guaranteed. It happened every time. And what I figured out was that it, because your body temperature drops, I think it kicks you into deep sleep a little bit faster. And
That's been my experience as well.
is that right?
I didn't track it, but I felt like
You
it
slept
helped my
better.
sleep.
Because
Yeah.
I was scared. I've always done ice baths during the day, not before
Yeah.
like going to bed. After hard training or whatever.
So this is the recipe. This is the move. You get everything done. Brush your teeth. Get everything done.
Just do it in the morning.
Get like anything you have to take care of. Get it all done. Put your phone away. Get it all done. Then take your shower and then hop right out of the cold shower into bed.
Okay.
And so because it can wake you up a little bit. If you still have some stuff to do, like even you're just gonna brush just do a few things, then it can kind of that excitement kind of lingers. But if you get in the bed cool, then I think that's the move. It feels amazing, and you're ready to, the bed feels good because it's warm and all that.
It matters. It matters how cold it is, right? Like if you take like a shocking cold plunge, you're like, oh fuck. Like that's gonna keep you awake.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think if you use the same recipe, I don't think it does. But depends on. We're in San Diego, so it's pretty like warm. Like our rooms are pretty warm.
Cold shower is. I feel like it's never that cold here.
No. I took one here.
But like a super cold plunge is like so. Dude, I took the coldest plunge of
Did you?
my life the other day.
Oh yeah.
My friend studio that has the cold plunge.
Which studio?
The Pilates studio that I told you about.
Oh yeah, cool.
But they have the plunge, the brand, you know, and the water circulates.
Oh.
And I couldn't see it, but man, it must have been in the 30s.
They set it to. It goes to 39.
Yeah.
So they could have set it to 39. Yeah.
It felt. I mean, I've been in 39 before.
Yeah.
And it felt worse than that.
Did it?
It was
Well,
the
if
worst
it was
I've ever had.
circulating, that'll make it worse too.
It for sure. Yeah, it does.
You can change the pressure. So I have mine
Maybe
like
it's blasting.
medium. Yeah, and if you turn it up maximum, yeah, it would be awful.
It was unbearable, dude.
Yeah, I believe you.
I did 3 minutes, and I do them regularly now. I'm better at them.
Oh my
When
god!
I do like,
why does Nicky Ryan look like Johnny Appleseed? What is this like? Is he competing? He looks like he's done.
I don't know. I don't even
that
know
his
what
brother?
Johnny Appleseed looks like.
I don't either, but I just sound like that's what he looked like. He's just had a big ass goofy beard.
So Ethan Crelinson crashed. That's a smash. That's another. It's 4-0 for B team. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but so try it out.
What do you charge for privates on breath work and ice baths and stuff?
I do.
I'd give you one for $100.
I do $150. I think for. I upped my online stuff because I don't really want to do it online so much anymore. Mm-hmm. But I think in person I do like 90 minutes for $100 an hour kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But for you, $200 an hour.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But no, we could do something. We get together and do something fun.
Because I do like to ice bath. I need to get something for home, but we were doing it off and on over the last few years. Like, all right, we're doing it once a week for 4 or 5 months, and then we kind of fall off. And
You guys should come over. The ice bath's cold right now at the house.
right now, let's pause it, and then we'll do some stuff on the mats in the garage.
Oh man, respect. I got mats. You haven't been to my place, have you?
No.
I got mats right outside. They're all set up. Nice, seamless white mats.
Yeah, and there's a plunge next to it. It's a good spot to
Not
train.
bad.
But I'm putting a lot of effort. Like I would like to do a private on breath work on ice baths because I'm just like winging it.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun.
And then
I'd be
jujitsu
happy
too. I'd like to learn some of your jujitsu as well.
I'd be happy to.
I tell
Only if you teach me how to beat Nick.
Ooh, yeah, we could go over that.
We wouldn't have to teach
Exactly.
you much.
Have the recipe. Not really. You can't choke this guy for anything. He just goes into his old. I must have had you in the triangle choke wasn't that strong, but I had you in another choke today. I had you in the.
Japanese necktie is a myth. I told you that.
God, for you it is. Everyone says it's a neck crank too, though. I guess it is kind of a neck crank.
I got a really flexible bendy neck.
Yeah.
Nick, I feel like if you're gonna catch him with a choke, he's got to be almost going out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He won't tap to a crank.
I have to see the darkness.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not a choke.
The train has to come to the station. Is that, you know what I'm talking about? When you hear like the you get the wobbles.
Dude, I've been unconscious many times just because I play with that line. You know what I mean? I want to know where the line is because when it it counts.
I've never been choked out.
I have not either.
Really?
Respect.
Every time I start to see it going, I'm like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like a collar choke has never gone from zero. Like sometimes like gi chokes, I feel like it can be like this isn't tight to I'm dead. Like
I feel
does.
like I still get
Then
this
I tap.
moment of it going like this, where I'm like, oh,
really.
Like, if anything, if I have been out for like a split second, it's after Danielle teaches a fucking choke on me.
And you're
hilarious.
sitting there
Because
right? She's
so-
squeezing.
Yeah,
it.
I had this epiphany. Her and I teach a class together. It's a parents class, so we plan it around camaraderie and like joking back and forth, and we like plan it out all week.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I realized as she was teaching this last week, there are parts of jujitsu. Like I've taught Danielle jujitsu. We've had coaches and everything, but I've been
Danielle's a
her
black
like,
belt.
yeah, and she's good.
Yeah,
But I realized this
Have you rolled
week,
with Danielle? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, she's solid.
I think so. Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
I realized this week as she was teaching some details, I was like, fuck. There's some stuff that Danielle knows and does better than me.
Wow.
And I
Dang,
was
respect.
like, oh, shit.
That's cool.
That is cool. Well, people
It
that,
makes sense. I mean, she's been in this for a long time. She's been perfecting her, but because
style
she's so
and-
much weaker, you know,
right. No, that's
different body type.
They have to, people, you know, I think women are smaller. You have to understand the moves in like more depth.
Yeah.
Where like the bigger you
The
are,
little details.
right, the
Yep.
less you know, you can kind of, you don't have to know them so well.
But there's been several times where she'll be teaching something on me and I'm like letting her chuck it. And then she lets go and I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you what, females, in my experience, females are generally faster learners for jiu-jitsu, at least to learn the techniques. Like when I teach a move and I go around, dude, the guys, there'll be moves, like sections of the moves that I know that they're going to get wrong. So I'll say it 4 times back to back. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you got to grab this foot here. And I'll look the guy in the eye that I know. And I'm like, this foot right here, you're going to grab this. Okay.
AG?
Right.
Shout out to AG.
And then I'll come around and like all the guys are, not all, a lot, like, you know, the guys are fucking up something. I can at least give them something. All right, like that's good. Let's add this, you know? And then I feel bad because every time I come around to the girls, I'm like, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I got nothing to tell you.
And that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys are picking daisies. Just,
They're daisy pickers.
I think I talked about this a little bit last week. Learning from a female that knows her shit, you learn well. Like when we went to the black belt, the one you missed because we each did one, right? The black belt thing down in Torrance.
yeah.
They talked about like Chris Howder was there. He rolled with Henner Gracie. I got to watch him roll. I like sat right there and just fanboyed. It was fucking cool. And then they talked afterwards, like, Chris, how old are you? And there was another guy, and they're like,
What do you mean they rolled in front of everybody?
it was there were 2 rounds where everybody rolled.
Oh, gotcha.
I
gotcha.
rolled the first round with one of Chris Howder's black belts. It was fun. I don't remember his name, but it was fun. And then I was looking for another partner, and I saw Henner go up to Chris Howder, and those two, like, I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking rolling. I'm watching this.
Cool.
But afterwards, they all talked, then like Huron, everybody about doing jujitsu moves that you can do in your 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
And then they talked about like learning jujitsu in a way that you'll be able to do it into those later ages.
They have a really interesting insight into
And I think the
jiu-jitsu.
women have to do it that way. Like they have to learn moves that are all based on technique. They can't.
Totally. I think that's a really neat. I mean,
He
they
was missed like the coolest guard pass ever.
did I?
He was just like standing on his face and passing his guard with his feet. It's kind of his patented style of passing. He does it a lot, but it was fucking so smooth.
I passed you today with a foot on your belly. That was pretty funny.
He did. I didn't like that.
Stepped on your chest, stepped on your belly. I don't know how we even got into the position.
Foot on belly.
Ooh, this
Yeah,
ain't
it
good.
was brutal. So both of these guys are trials winners.
He's in.
I don't think we announced their names, but that's okay.
Oh, we're watching
Let me
Joseph
see.
Chen and Elijah Dorsey.
Joseph,
Joseph
Shen,
won.
Juan,
No. Elijah.
Elijah.
So both of these guys won trials.
Dang, respect.
Different,
Is that
just different trials.
What's
but
that? What's his rash guard? Who is he? That's
Joseph Chen is a B team guy. So B team at 5-0.
No, that's a that's a
Lloyd Irvin. That's
Lloyd Irvin. Yeah. Metal chasers,
so
baby.
Interesting. So the guy that I was talking about, the eco guy, Saunders, is a Lloyd Irvin black belt. And,
Is he really?
And he was like Mr. Drill it 8,000 times for his whole career, and then he kind of came across this, and now he's like zero drills at all.
I think situational sparring helps too.
Dude, situational sparring is one of the biggest changes in jiu-jitsu training that's happened in a long time.
Because hello. That's how I feel like I went, like I was doing okay. And when I trained with Steve Haydock, we didn't roll. I want to say for like 6 months to a year at all. There was no free rolling. But
We're going to focus on
we
this.
did a topic for however long, and we did situational sparring. You covered both sides of that topic. And then by the time we did roll again, I was a 4-stripe blue belt. This was before he gave me my purple belt, and I was just getting like frustrated. Like, man, we're not even fucking rolling. What am I paying for?
Right.
And then we did go into an open mat with other gyms. I was still a blue belt, and I mean, it was so much. I could see the improvement because everywhere I'm like, I didn't give a fuck about transitions because I knew I was gonna win the game wherever it ended up.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super cool.
So I think that's a big situational sparring, I think that is kind of the mix of the ecological approach with teaching technique.
Yeah. So he says it's not.
No?
He says it's not because
different.
what the idea behind like ecological dynamics is, or at least how it applies to jiu-jitsu, is to take out all of the possible factors and focus on one skill. Yeah.
So
and
Joseph
the more
Chen
the
won.
more advanced
Okay.
the more advanced that you are, the more factors you can introduce. But like, for example, like instead of doing situationals from mount, you're like, where it's saying like, all right, you're in mount and we're rolling from here. And if you get a submission, any submission you want, but there's a lot of factors involved in that. So he's like, a game for the ecological approach for the mount would be like, start in the mount, and you have a crossface in, and your job is to separate their elbow from their body, or you're in the mount, you have double underhooks, and your job is to get to high mount.
I feel like we're saying the similar thing. Maybe I'm confused in my understanding.
Well, so like what I would call situational sparring is just like we go in mount, and then we roll from there.
Oh, okay.
And if you escape,
So you're
you
like
win.
starting situation. Okay.
Yeah, if you escape the mount, any escape that you want, you could bridge, you could escape to guard, whatever.
That makes sense.
Any escape you want, and then me, I'm trying to submit you any submission I want.
So I'm probably on your side then and just calling it wrong, because what I like with Steve, it would be, okay, we're working closed guard. The first game, the first few 2 or 3 minute rounds. Okay, no hands, either person. Top person, maintain posture. Bottom person, break posture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And then it would be like,
one-
okay.
one- focus on one specific
And
skill.
that was
involved in
our
the position.
situational. That we just called it situational.
Okay, yeah,
but then
yeah.
it would be like, all right, now this time you're allowed to sweep but not submit. Okay, now this time you can submit but not sweep, and you're like thinking about all these different little games.
Yeah. That seems like it's good. Would be
So that would be the
Totally.
ecological approach then.
as I understand it. Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah.
You know more than I do, right?
I'm still learning it, but like he was talking about like games to teach someone an armbar, right? And he was like, we're gonna start in the mount, and your job is to get their elbows up. You know what I mean? Like with underhooks, and then like, all right, now we're in the mount, and we have like good high underhooks. So your job is to get to high mount, and they have to get their arms free. And then now you're like high mount, 2 underhooks. All right, now you start here. Your job is to get behind their elbow. You have to shift your hips and orient your body behind their elbow, and that's it. All right, now we start here, and your job is to get to S mount. And so it's basically like every step that I would show. If I would show a move at 10 steps, we take each one of those steps and we do it against full resistance. I try to complete this step of the move against full resistance.
It's pretty cool. I like that.
But you do
approach.
that without giving them like little tips and tricks, right? It's just figure it out.
He
kind of.
doesn't. I do. I always do. Usually what I do is I have them try it without it. And then I
then
go,
you're
all
like,
right,
"Ah."
now try this. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This sucks less if you do it this way.
Right, yeah. Yeah. But he will like do it. He will demonstrate. Like he'll be like, all right, now get to, this position or accomplish X goal. If you're watching it, you could be like, oh, this is how he did it. But he doesn't actually like verbalize it. Okay. Moving on.
So, I think both of those would be considered situational sparring, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, because people have been doing that forever, right? But they just didn't like
Call it that.
ecological learning.
Yeah.
I like how Hodger Gracie said that he never drills because everything that he does resistance. That's all they do. So they do set up situations, but they don't just do the same moves over and over without any resistance.
Do we want to watch this match?
I don't know. They're pretty cute. Is that the basis of why we should watch matches?
I love drilling, but
Do
that's
you?
because I feel like I'm trying to relearn jujitsu, kind of. So like I'm seeing these places where I'm like, man, I suck at doing this one thing. I need to get better at it.
I love your precision. You got yeah. No,
But
I
like
can
base,
appreciate it.
I've been talking for months about my base, my standing base in every position. I'm still teaching that to people just so that I can secretly like have them fuck with my base and see if I'm getting better. at
Oh
it.
wow, yeah.
And then they're like, "No, you're solid, dude." I'm like, "No, I can't
going.
even move you. No, try really fucking hard. See, I'm not there yet."
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, I usually, if I'm learning something, I want to get better at something. I just teach
That
the
thing
class
over
what
and
I'm
over
doing. Yeah.
and problem solve.
Yeah. And and you learn it better because like people ask a question like, what if this happens? And then if you have a good understanding of jiu-jitsu, you can be like, well, this seems like a good answer.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
If you understand the basics,
Right,
the way
yeah.
it's built.
Yeah.
I mean, the moves are the position. It's infinite, so there's going to constantly be places that you got to find stuff. I remember who was it? It was Mark Kerr was fighting. Hickson was talking about how he watched Mark Kerr. I think win all those matches when Mark Kerr very first fought and he won every match with
They're making a
headbutts.
movie about him.
Yeah,
The
the
Rock.
new Smashing
Oh,
Machine.
yeah.
Have you seen the old one?
No.
The old one's pretty interesting too. But the Smashing Machine. Mark Kerr is fascinating. But so he won his first tournament. He beat all 3 guys with headbutts. and I think it was Hickson, or I know it was Hickson that was talking about it, but I think it was Mark Kerr, where he was like, he got his son. I think this is when Hoxton was still alive, and he just took him to the garage and he like went over the positions and figured him out, like because he wasn't, that wasn't in his repertoire yet. But again, the amount of moves is infinite. What I really loved recently was Rogan was talking to, it was one of his MMA podcasts, but he was saying how silly, how stupid that kneeing to the ground opponent, kicking it, not kicking, but kneeing to a ground opponent is. He was like, man, that is going to absolutely change the game because it's you can just put one hand down and you can't be knee to the face. Well, Joe Rogan.
Sponsor of the show.
Jogan.
Oh, and then there's Mo, the owner of ADCC. That's exciting. Oh, and
He's not the owner. He's not the owner.
Oh, well, the runner, Shane Gillis.
Oh, and there's Lex Friedman right there.
Oh, dang. And that was Bruno.
That's so funny. There's like 200 people at this place, but 5 of them are famous as shit. That's a high, that's a high
10,000.
They're all
density.
sitting there.
Yeah, it's 10,000 a seat.
That's a high density of like famous people. It's hilarious that like this is jiu-jitsu's like biggest grappling event, and there's less filled seats than there are at like a high school basketball game, like a women's high school basketball game.
Well, that's not true. Obviously, that's not true. But
I've been to a lot of them because my sister played, and there
really?
was more people there for sure.
man,
So, dude, this
grappling's
is
gonna get
the
there.
match that I'm most excited about.
Okay, cool. I'm excited that you're excited.
this is
He's only
J-Rod.
22.
J-Rod is Nicky Rod, his little brother.
Is this the one that was forced to have sex?
No. That's Gordon Ryan's little brother.
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah,
We gotta- I hope-
he has his sex willingly.
I hope you cut that. You can make a nice cut out of the. Because I never heard that before, and I follow all this goofy stuff.
Oh, it's so been covered. It's huge. Yeah, I don't know how you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how
missed
you
it.
didn't come across it. Didn't you wonder why they were the Bulls, or like why they were the country?
I just thought it
Bulls
was
are
because they
cool.
were fans of Michael Jordan. Dude.
Yeah, the
Come on.
Bulls are cool.
I was like, yeah, I grew up in Chicago. Fucking Bulls.
Yeah, I didn't wonder at all.
So J Rod, he won. I think he won trials. He has won trials. I don't know if he did this last year, but he smashes. He's similar to his older brother in that like when he was a blue belt, he was just destroying black belts.
Was
He's
he
just a
really?
fucking athletic freak, you know?
I
And,
think if you have a mullet, though, you should be able to hold on to that mullet. That's another.
That seems fair.
Yeah,
right.
That's
If you're
like
gonna have a
it's
mullet.
like wearing a gi to a no gi match.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree with that. So Tynan Delpra is arguably, would say a lot of people would agree, the pound for pound greatest gi competitor active.
Wow. Okay.
Currently.
Here we go.
He's Tynan is the guy that the what's his name supposedly faked the knee injury. This is who he won worlds twice in a row. He was
Yeah.
in the semifinals for his 3rd title, just dominating everybody.
Yeah.
And he hit that position and supposedly injured the guy's knee, and then he got.
And I
DQ'd.
don't think he did. I don't think he faked it. That was my opinion.
I agree with you. I think he might have milked it, but I think he did get hurt.
All right. Well, that was a weird position on your knee, as far as I can tell.
It for sure was bad. Yeah, for sure.
He looks way bigger without a gi.
Regardless of if he was or not, it was my understanding is that it was still illegal for Tynan to do, regardless.
Right, okay.
Regardless if
Fair
it
enough.
hurt him.
Ooh, dang.
Nice double leg.
He tried to pull guard, too. Wow, that was funny. These guys are getting after it.
Yeah,
185ers.
J-Rod's some level of wrestler before jiu-jitsu, but he's just super athletic.
I can't sanction mullets. I just can't. I wish I could.
Neither of these guys have mullets. What are you
Grew
talking
up
about?
that way. That's a mullet right there. He just got it braided.
No, he doesn't have a mullet. It's all one length. He just has long hair.
Okay. Well, you're trying to get me on his side. I don't know.
He's really funny. I like him a lot.
Okay.
I like him a lot.
All right. Maybe you'll turn me.
I gotta show you a clip of him. They went to Japan to compete in the quintet, and he rolled with Aoki, I think, or someone, one of the real famous Japanese guys. And then Craig was talking about, I was like, when you roll with a legend of the sport, like, you give them a level of respect.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
take it kind of easy.
Right, yeah. And then it cuts to J-Rod buggy choking Aoki, and he goes, oh, yeah. I buggy choked him. He was like,
No way.
And he goes like, I mean, that's what we're doing, right? The name of the game is to submit. And he's like, I submitted.
Did he really? He buggy choked him?
He buggy choked him from guard. Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, that's the thing now.
One of your students tried to buggy choke me today.
Oh, who was it?
Have you ever
I'll
been
slap
buggy
them.
choked?
No.
I have been once.
No.
You have?
Been
Like,
you
I've
tapped?
been put in it many times.
Yeah.
I've actually been tapped.
That's
in it
what I
once.
meant. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you? Have you been tapped
No.
in it? Yeah, me neither.
I'm mean though. When people do shit like that to me, I just put my knee on their face and I'm like, all right, how do you want to win?
Yeah.
Pull as hard as you want.
Yeah. The leverage is against your face.
Like I let off as soon as they let go. It's just
Right.
enough. But that's what I do.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
fuck with me like that, I'm just gonna put this shin on you.
That's one of those things with some people. There's a I would say it's like a 5% of blue belts that are strong and they get good, and then from bottom
You don't expect it.
they hold you down, and they really hold you down hard, and you're like, all right, listen, I mean, I'm gonna have to do mean stuff to get you to let go.
You started it.
Yeah, and they don't even know it because nobody.
And it's not. It's
rare.
it's a compliment if he does this to you because it means you know enough jujitsu that he has to actually try.
Right. Yeah.
right,
I have to. All right, so I have to do some of the real jujitsu. Now.
right.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go, Tynan.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping that. I was talking about Media Mike because I was like, I could use somebody that nerds out on all the jiu-jitsu competition.
Oh my God, he knows it all. He's we'll get him. We'll get him for the next one.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm not that guy.
That's okay. I still love you.
No, he was going to be with us.
Oh,
he was going to be with us. We were.
Yeah, not in place of you.
Yeah, no,
No, okay.
not at all.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like we should replace Jason with Mike.
yeah.
It would have been way
Sorry,
better.
guys.
No, he was supposed to be a fourth. He was supposed to be a fourth.
No, you're here because you don't.
You
talk
are
over us.
you are our
And you're
first.
not
You are
great
our first
guest.
We texted you first.
Thank you.
We're like, let's get someone to do this. Get
Respect.
Jason
It's all black belts right here. This table. Who
right.
wants some?
on this black table.
You guys should do one with Danielle. Get a female perspective on
Totally.
some stuff.
Yeah, we should. That would be cool.
We
Yeah.
got.
She probably won't be able to drink with you though
Yeah,
for
fair
a little
enough.
while.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
We're expecting, dude.
Oh my God, whose is it? I'm just kidding. That's awesome though.
So far,
Proud
it
of
looks
you.
like a lizard.
No, I already knew. Nick told me. That's awesome. Congratulations.
I thought you had told him, so I was like, yeah. Then, 'cause
It's not
Danielle
a
can't
secret.
really-
Like it's out. We're,
Okay.
we're telling
Yeah,
people.
we're live right now. Thousands of millions.
Oh,
And the other
world
thing
knows.
that's really cool, just talking about my family.
Yeah.
My daughter is now ready to learn jujitsu.
Wow.
Like it just a switch clicked.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Like she would always, because I teach a lot of privates in the garage or whatever, and she'll come out and she'll be like, "I want to do this move," so she knows how to do like a trap and roll and some self defense escape stuff. But then
How old is she?
She'll be 4 in August.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's about the time.
When she went to Adam's, when Danielle was rolling with that crew, Adam went and took her aside and like played with her a little bit and taught her how to do a somersault with tape on the fucking mat and stuff. She fell in love with wanting to learn from Adam, which I'm like, all right, I can accept
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
Dude, he's a good.
I can accept that.
But then I was teaching, when I was teaching with Danielle, the parents class Thursday, she kept running out every time I was done teaching. I want to try. I want to try.
Oh, really?
that's
Nice.
awesome.
I want to do jujitsu, daddy. I want to do jiu. I'm like, all right.
So what's J Rod's? Is he a black belt? He's not, right?
No,
think he's-
it's a purple belt, maybe.
He's just a head clubber.
Yeah, he's one of those guys for
Fuck
sure.
J Rod, dude. What? Come
Dude,
on.
you guys need to watch the B team goes to Japan
I did.
documentary.
All right.
It's good,
The
right?
quintet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it was good.
Like it's like an hour and a half, and I watched it. I wasn't
Really?
like,
All right, I'll
I-
watch it.
Like I wanted to watch the whole thing.
If he's funny,
We watched the
I'm
whole
in.
thing, Danielle and I.
Did you?
Yeah. He's funny. Craig's funny.
Craig's.
Nikki's a weirdo.
He's Yeah. All right.
He's yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, that guy.
dressing up like Johnny Appleseed,
Yeah.
however he dresses.
Yeah.
See if we
Bruno,
can-
look,
we can
in the
slip
background.
right here.
Bruno is sitting next to Mo, the owner of Kings.
Oh yeah,
King's
he
Keys.
is, huh?
Yeah. He's my dog. Dude, he was
Gotta get him on the podcast.
he was the
It'd be so much better to have than Jason.
Yeah. He would be great on the podcast. I bet he would do it. I could get him to do it. I
You think so?
Yeah, totally.
Oh my gosh, dude, you
No,
gotta ask him.
He's
He's very nice. I've met him a few times.
Yeah.
He's real talkative.
and he's a real jiu-jitsu player. I mean, he was the number 2 or 3, maybe even number 1 ranked IBJJF Masters competitor for the amount of points that he had.
Oh really?
Well, because he has to be there anyway because his business is there.
Yeah.
So he just racked up the points, and he's got a deep half, dude. That's I would say it's. I mean, he's super heavyweight,
Yeah.
or not super, just heavyweight.
Heavyweight.
But it's the nastiest deep half I've ever.
Really?
Yeah, and I know that's,
Dude, heavyweights with
Better
deep
than
half.
Nick's.
Well, I mean, he's a heavyweight. So
Heavyweights with deep half guard. And anytime
Yeah,
I get
it's
heavyweights
gross.
and they're like, yeah, because heavyweights generally suck at sweeping. And
yeah, they don't want to be on the bottom.
yeah,
right?
yeah. And I always tell them, dude, just learn half guard. That's all you need.
Oh my god! And he got so good at it. I mean, that's like his 1,000% focus. I used to. Sergio used to teach class at 99, and then Bruno and I would get after it, and he got so good at one point that Sergio was yelling like, "Can you just sweep from the other side? Can you just try doing it from the other side? Stop locking up
Something different.
And he did it. He swept me 4 times, I think, in a round from deep half. I was so mad.
I wonder who's winning this match. I'd say J-Rod, right?
So
But they
far,
gave
it
the
looks
judge's
like
favor to him. The first judge's favor. I need fucking water, dude. Oh, that's water?
No.
I would chug it. I'm really thirsty right now.
Why don't you have water?
I
Get you some.
I
Jason, I'll hold it down.
really this was the match I was waiting for. When
you
this match
watching
ends, when this match ends, I'll
Okay. We'll keep watching it.
okay.
Enjoy it. You got 7 minutes.
Dude, let's talk about their outfits though, huh?
Okay.
That orange is terrible.
What's that brand? Oh, is it? I love the orange.
Dude,
Yeah.
what brand?
That L. It's Level
Level
Black,
Black.
Worldwide. That's what they're.
Yeah.
I hate the brand.
So yeah, dude, all of their rash guards are ugly. All their stuff I don't like.
yeah, it's just.
But what they do
it's
is they do
plain
the
and-
show your roll thing where they go, okay, we're releasing a new set. There's only X number of sets.
Do they?
And they're $8,000 per set. And so
They're
yeah, they
expensive.
do it like the Nike limited release and things like they do that
that's
whole
why
thing
they're
like
popular.
artificial hype, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their designs are pure
And
garbage. to me.
dude, none of them look good. None of them. But they sponsor some really
Right.
exciting like young guys, so
do, yeah.
they've become popular.
They have.
But Kings, speaking of Bruno, King
Yeah.
sponsors Tynan, so that's probably why Bruno's sitting over there.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's all over the mats too. King's all over the mats.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So Bruno's been selling MMA gear for 40 years.
Really?
It used to be his website used to be MMA gear, and then I think he made King's brand for himself. Like that's why their gear is so good, honestly, because he's a competitor and he just makes the stuff he wants to wear.
I do think they have the best geese.
Oh, their
For
geese are
at least like for bang for your buck.
Yeah,
Like
totally.
they're super reasonably priced and they get a good quality gear.
They got that liner on the forearms. Have you noticed that?
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, no, they have they have a thing, a strip sealed for the edge, and then they have this lining that goes all the way up to your elbows, and or they're like half up to your elbows, so that makes the grips are a little bit strong. They're harder to grip, which is pretty cool. And then
Is that
they're-
ABJJF legal?
yeah, of course.
Really?
Oh, he's buddies with the IBJJF guys. They wouldn't. He's at every event. He's the best. His kids are named Hoyson and Hickson.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow. Real original.
Well, easy. Don't talk about Bruno. He's the man. He's going to be on the podcast.
No, he's cool.
There he is.
Yeah, because we sell King's geese at the school, so I go down the fighters market a lot.
Yeah, gives you a good price.
They have a store.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's
It's here. It's local.
Yeah, it's right next to Hyperfly, or at least not
Is
right
it?
next to it. It's in the same neighborhood as Hyperfly.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Go fighters market.
Fighters Market's his store, and they sell all types of different all the equipment. They have like 20 different brands or something, and then King's is his brand.
Okay.
So he also sells his own brand.
That would make sense.
couple years ago, if you looked on the website, you might see your man right here as modeling some of that gear.
That's cool.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, that's cool.
Totally.
Ooh, that was nice.
But they cut me right at the chin, though, I think. You didn't know it was me. I don't even know why he did it, too. He was just like, we need a model. It was a bunch of, I was like the clearance model, I think. He did get a bunch of clearance stuff. But yeah, it's awesome. He's the best.
So they gave one judge's favor to Tynan, which I can't see why, really. But I haven't been paying that much attention.
He's been attacking more and controlling the fight
been
initiative.
He's freaking, look at him. He's Jonah Berimbolo. How does that make you feel, Miles?
I mean, it doesn't exist. It doesn't really work, so I think he's using things that doesn't work. Look, let's see if it works. Oh, it did work. Dang, respect.
Yeah, he swept him.
That's because J-Rod's a purple belt. I mean, come on, let's be honest. He's just like, I move fast and do stuff that's inappropriate.
Dude, I'm going to play that back because this is the same pass he did. Watch this.
What?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So,
Back us up. I like it. I like that we care.
so watch how he shin slices over this shin.
Okay.
And leg drags this at the same time. He did this in his last match.
Okay.
Watch. So you notice this, and you're like, oh, okay, now he's in headquarters, but he's not. He's already in the leg drag. Watch.
Oh my God.
See?
Yeah, he
Isn't that
passed it
crazy?
for a second.
He passed both legs at the same time. He went from one side, he shin sliced over one, and leg dragged the far leg at the same time. It's fucking magical.
I feel like he just improvised all that.
No, he's done that. He's done that exact thing.
Wow.
In several matches. He did it in his last Who's Number One match against Oliver Taza.
Did you teach it? Have you been teaching it?
No, I don't understand it. I don't understand it yet.
That's super cool. It's super cool when you find stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not much of a leg dragger.
I found that with Marcelo Garcia. I found his, just butterfly stuff. And I swear I watched it for 6 months. And I'm like, man, I don't understand how he does it. And then he gets to a single leg, essentially, and stands up. And then I finally found it.
Marcelo
Garcia. And then I finally found it. I joined his online school. And I found it.
Fuck those people that are following along. I want to see this again.
I don't think.
One knee in, he throws the far hook. Oh, that was nice.
Hopefully we're.
Sexual and violent.
Wait, what? Is that a new jiu-jitsu brand?
Yeah, it is. It is now.
Yeah.
Dude, I still think that the name of this podcast should have been Matt Daddies.
Danielle said you had another name and then you changed it.
Yeah, we were. What was the first name?
I don't know. I don't remember anything better than Matt Daddies.
It should have been Matt Daddies, dude. I supported that in the beginning.
I don't
Shot me
remember that
down.
at all. Did I?
Yeah. No,
don't
remember
think so.
we had a name and then you sent me like, oh, this podcast exists already.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What was it?
It was similar to Post Rolls. It was like after Matt.
Yeah.
The Aftermath. That's what it
Danielle
was.
liked that one.
Yeah.
That was good.
That makes sense though if someone else had it.
It existed already, yeah.
Rude.
And
They
then
didn't
we
have
were
it
like,
that long either.
we were like, yeah, and they were relatively new, and they're like, oh, there's small time, but they had Henzo Gracie on, and we're like, yeah, fuck, we can't mess with that.
It was a Hensel affiliate.
Yeah.
You guys should try and see if you can get Chris Burns when he's in the States in August.
I know. Yeah, I want to.
Let's switch it to Matt Daddies.
I
AKA
already
Matt
ordered
Daddies.
the sign.
I think no, but we can have AKAs.
Okay.
Welcome to the Jiu Jitsu Entertainment Podcast, aka Matt Daddies.
Matt Daddies.
AKA After Matt.
And
You know
Chris,
what we could do? We can make a
sexual
segment.
and- What?
When we have a large enough audience that we go where like people can send in questions. Yeah. They're like, what should I do about this? With like that's the Matt Daddy segment.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
like
Like
that.
ask your daddy your
Respect.
questions.
I like this.
Ask your daddy. Call us daddy. Right into daddy at
Tell
Jiu
daddy what
Jitsu.
you need. Daddy at postrollspod.com. Man, I can't
Oh
believe
my
he
God, I
escaped
love that so much.
that back.
I don't care about that. I'm interested in this segment we're gonna do, where we get to be called daddies.
We'll need another like jingle. You have to like you have the intro, you know, and then we'll
yeah.
like Matt Daddies. that was the Wayne's World song.
I like that.
I liked it too. I liked it a lot. And I think that's it. I think you made it already. I think that's how this works. Ooh, there we go.
Oh.
It's go time. No. J-Rod's like, I'm just going to force my way out of this and then force your legs down and then pass with no technique, and I'm going to force it. Please don't touch my braids. You should be able to grip those braids. Come on. I can't wait to see him do funny stuff. So I like him because I don't like him now.
Yeah, you gotta. It took him a while. It took me a while. He grew on me. You gotta watch that.
That was a good transition.
You gotta watch that that documentary.
Yeah, I will. We should watch it. It should be a podcast.
A fight companion.
Yeah.
A documentary companion. We have a goal to watch, like, because I've never seen any Pride fights before. So we have a goal to like watch
This
like,
guy.
the original Prides.
You're
together
just
on a
saying
podcast.
that makes me want to give you a neck chop. That would be fun. How do you not
Makes
watch
you
any
want to
prides?
knee you in the face while you're grounded.
That's
you know?
right. Oh God, that's good.
While you're trying to roll underneath the ropes and just give you a swift little.
We're gonna watch the Pride Grand Prix 2000.
I think Tynan's my favorite grappler, dude.
You gotta be kidding. Really?
Tynan is.
Tynan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Why are these guys so sweaty?
Ricardo
Sean Williams and
Amendolia. Is he Brazilian or
I mean,
it's a
whatever he
little
is, it's hot in there.
Amendolia. Yeah, they're
It's
sweaty
sweaty.
AF, dude. And they've got the contrast turned like way up on their cameras. It just makes them look super shiny.
It must be.
Huh.
It should be like a comedy show.
Oh
It
my
should be-
god, he passed his guard. I missed that.
Oh, he did. Look at that. He got out of it quick though. It should be like a comedy show. It should be freezing in there.
Yeah,
I feel like.
yeah, I agree.
Was that Cheeto or cheese in the crowd?
Cheeto or cheese?
Have you ever heard that? So Henzo Gracie was talking about. I was watching an old Pride one day, and Henzo Gracie was talking about how good Tito Ortiz was.
I'll go get my water.
But he was like, that Cheeto or cheese. I stopped it and watched it 10 million times.
Carry on.
Okay,
We'll try.
here we go. So, I'm not digging that rash guard set. I don't like that kit, but that's okay. The King's kit is respect.
Yeah, that looks good.
There we go. He already knew. Maybe already knew Tynan wins it.
I didn't watch any spoilers.
No, did you know? You know the Gordon Ryan one. Though,
I heard from you and Nick.
Oh,
I
did you?
literally have been off social media and everything.
That's awesome. I'm digging that.
It helps that I was sleeping all day.
It does. Man, I don't know what you need to do to fix your sleeping. And so you have
It'll be fine. It's only for a short time. We have a new person that's going to take that position over. We got to train him in.
good. Well, so what I know about your circadian rhythm is that your cortisol gets released at certain times, right? And it's tough to get off of it. It's tough to like go back and forth.
To change it, yeah.
Yeah. But you do get a nice dose of adrenaline from breathwork, cold exposure, that sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. So that might be something. You don't do breathwork on a regular basis, probably, do you?
No, but I'm down to learn. That's something I'm
Yeah.
devoted. I promised myself I'd put some time into it.
Yeah, especially.
I'm reading that book. I actually am doing like a chapter a week now and doing some of the exercises to try and expand my.
Nice. The breath book.
Yeah.
James Nestor.
No.
Hickson.
No. That's
Another
a good
one.
book too, though.
Yeah.
The one that Dr. Belisi.
Oh, really? Okay.
Breathing for Warriors, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you enjoyed it?
I mean, I have my knowledge base was like a 3 out of 100. So
Okay.
I've only known a little bit about it. So it's good, but I'm down. I want to learn more.
I think the Breathe by James Nestor is kind of the breathing Bible. So it gives you like little chunks of everything, which is super cool. But yeah, you'd be good to kind of figure out the way, and of course I could help you to regulate your hormones a bit because you have to do it now manually, which most people you have 2 times, 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. everything starts to drop and you start to get tired, and 3 a.m. everything starts to wake up and you start to wake up. But you need to take over the switch and do it manually a little bit, and so there would be like there's 2 breath works you could use. You would use the one that would excite you. You could use the one that would down regulate you. And we'll talk about it sometime.
I'm down. I'll do. I want to set up a couple privates with you.
That'd be awesome. I'd be happy to.
Like your jujitsu as well. I'm not discrediting that, but I'm really after the breath work.
Well, we can apply
We've
that.
talking about me having asthma. I'm taking a supplement actually to help
really?
cleanse my lungs. My friend Joe Fram, he'll listen to this too probably.
Oh wow, cool.
He's a cool dude. He's in his 60s. He's a purple belt.
Who's this child?
I don't know. The next champion. Oh, maybe it's his kid.
No, he doesn't have kids.
He does now.
He's 22,
He's
so if that's
took her.
his kid.
Maybe it's his sister.
I hate that he's 22, huh?
Yeah, he's
I
pretty
should have
good for
done more with my
22.
life at this point.
I mean, you're
Same.
just like Kentucky barnyard fights. What do you got? Let's go, baby.
Hey, he did karate.
That's true. I mean, respect for that.
I am a brown belt.
This didn't exist, though. This competitive jiu-jitsu matches weren't
No.
real.
How old are you?
46, I think.
Don't worry, it's blurred out. So you and I are close in age.
Yeah.
When we were kids, I don't know. Did you grow up here?
No,
No,
I
you
grew
were
up
in
the
St.
Midwest.
Louis. Yeah. There was no jujitsu.
No, very
You
little.
wanted to learn how to fight. It was wrestling, boxing, or some form of karate or kung fu or something random.
We just played Tekken and mimicked
I mean,
those
yeah,
moves.
that works in Street Fighter.
You know it.
Watch the Bruce Lee movie.
I was like, Hadouken.
hell yeah.
I'm like, Yoga Flame. Oh, that doesn't even work. Oh, here we go.
If jiu-jitsu would have
this is
been
a good
around-
match.
Oh,
This gotta be a good
this
match.
is your buddy, huh?
Both of them.
You
Both
know
of these
them?
guys. Well, I mean,
You met this guy, right? At the beach or something?
I met him at the beach. He's the Atos. I mean, he is the heavyweight IBJJF black belt champion this year.
Is he?
So yeah, he's the man. He is like, what is he? He's like,
dude,
he's
look at-
bringing it back
I-
for Israel.
I clicked that right to the...
Nice.
Well done.
And then and Victor Hugo has got the thickest thighs of anyone I ever rolled with. So Victor Hugo,
yeah, I forgot you
like
rolled with,
mopped me up when he was in his 20s and
Victor
a brown belt.
Hugo.
Whoa, what was that, Victor? What? A little shakety shake. Yeah, a little shimmy.
So wait,
Give him a little shimmy. So yeah, Javier Zaruski is the first Israeli champion, I believe.
is he Israeli?
I think so.
I don't think so. We looked this up.
Jewish?
We talked about him like one of our first or second episode, and we looked this up.
Okay.
He
Can
was-
we-
Ooh.
Yeah, I will. I'll check it right now.
yeah, let's do it. Let's give him some respect. I mean, he's a super cool guy. I still hope to work at Atos with those guys. Because he was like, you got to come over. I'm like, cool. I did just confirm today that I'm going to be at the, I'm going to work for Huron Gracie at the Jiu-Jitsu Lifestyle Summit,
Where's that going to
which
be?
is pretty cool. Some hotel in California.
Oh, it's going to be out here.
Yeah. The last one we did in Malibu.
He's Uruguayan, so not even
No, come on. But
geographically close.
No. He's Uruguayan maybe, but like he's the first of something. He's Jewish. He's like the first Jewish champion or something. I don't know.
He is the very first
Yeah.
Uruguayan in history to ever win a black belt world title. That's what it says.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, I was way off. Zaruski.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very Uruguayan.
Oh, look at his Instagram real quick.
Early
'Cause that'll
life.
say.
He was born in Uruguay.
Okay, fair enough.
I will look at his Instagram.
Because I think he says on there, "Ooh, nice escape, Nogi." Huh? You just get out of anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna
gonna
pull
get all
my leg
sweaty.
out of this.
Yeah.
First, I'm gonna break a sweat, and then I'm gonna escape.
Yeah, that's right.
His Instagram is there is only one God, and He is above everything and everyone. Praise hands, the warrior of God, black belt world champion.
Wow. All right.
Hashtag Jewish.
Yeah, so he's the first Jewish world
No,
champion.
I made that up.
You got me. You got me. I was there with you. Yeah.
Well, I think this is gonna be a boring match, though, guys. Oh, we
What?
went for the
What are you
John
talking
Wayne.
about?
suit.
You haven't even been watching it.
I just
These are heavyweights.
I know, but-
these guys, they're moving like lightweights.
they're just not cute.
They're just thick. You don't like how they're not cute. Neither one of them are very cute. That's very true.
Do you guys know the John Wayne sweep? You know what it is?
Yeah.
Like a knee lever sweep? You don't know
No, I don't know.
I've seen the
Also known as the
variations.
giggler sweep. So it's like where you in half guard and you
Okay.
and you like pull the sleeve across your body, you know, like almost like an arm drag, and then you like use your knees and you just tip them over and you roll them over. It's a legit sweep. It works you see it happen in black belt tournaments.
70% of the time, it works all the time.
Yeah, yeah. But I've been trying to figure out for like the last week and a half because I've been teaching it. Why the fuck it's called the John Wayne sweep?
Yeah. Why is it?
So you might the one that I know. You're in like half guard, or you can be even in side control. You could maybe make it work, and they like have an overhook, and you're on your side. Mm-hmm. You grab their wrist, and then you like take them over you, and you roll them, right?
Yeah, like if
you have
my
half
right
guard,
leg
you
is
can use
trapped,
your knees.
yeah, you're use your knee. You're in half guard and you kind of like this knee over and you step on your foot and you knock him over. But yeah, like they have the underhook and you.
So it's because of the hands. Because with John Wayne,
Oh, there
pull
you
the
go.
gun out of the holster real fast.
Oh, because
Pull the gun out of the
if
holster.
they have
real
an
fast.
underhook though. Their arm is up.
No, they
here.
have the overhook, right? So you grab their wrist and you go pow.
Javier's disengaging.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so that's not the way that I've learned that sweep.
But now I'm thinking that I'm just making the wrong names.
It's the
up
same.
For sweeps.
That makes sense. That should be the John Wayne sweep. It's not usually when I see people teach the John Wayne, it's when they.
Dude,
So
Victor Hugo,
if my right leg is in the half guard,
Okay.
I grab the sleeve on the left side, and you pull it across your body, like you're gonna take their back. But then they put their shoulder down, like their chest on your chest, so that you can't get to their back, and then your right knee just is like up in their crotch from half guard, and you just tip them over.
So
with
that's a
your knees.
variation of the same thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I think the one that I said probably came first because that was where the name came from. And then they're like, well, the same motion as if you're doing it with an arm guard.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
it's a cool sounding sweep though.
Yeah, John Wayne.
Yeah.
I first time I learned it as the giggler sweep
Giggler.
because it's like
You're like,
well, when I learned it at that point, yeah, because when you do it, it just makes you feel stupid. I was like,
I gotcha.
and then I told someone that, and he was like, "I feel like that about all sweeps in jiu-jitsu." I was like, "Oh man,
Makes me
fair
giggle.
enough."
I do like sweeping.
Yeah,
Sweeping.
it's
Nice.
great.
God, I wish Victor Hugo
What are
would
they doing?
stand up.
Finger grabbing.
Look at the size of Victor Hugo's thighs. He's got like 2 fire hydrants
That's true.
connected to his hips.
I've heard he's got 3 fire hydrants.
Oh, dang. Shout out to Victor Hugo's dong, I guess. Respect. I
Have you
mean,
guys been watching it on the TV? I've been watching it on the computer this whole time.
I've been watching it on the TV.
Have you?
That's all I can see.
Yeah, I can't see the computer, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dude,
this
I
is
feel
good.
like
This is
I feel
nice.
like we're fucking professionals, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, with the TV up there.
Yeah.
Respect.
Last
Professor.
time we just put the TV on top of a cardboard box.
Oh my god! I think it was just an iPad too, I think, or something.
No, we had the TV. We had the TV.
All rights reserved.
Well, your boy. Well, which one of them's your boy?
You said this. I mean, Victor Hugo, I think, is my preference.
He's boy more.
But yeah,
boy.
Javier got me in there. I mean, I still haven't worked at Atos yet, but he did. Ooh, I like that too. Yeah. See, I've never rolled with Javier, but Media Mike says that Javier is just an absolute beast. He said like he can even tell him like, okay, Javier will pick him, and he'll be like, listen, I just got back from knee surgery.
Dude, that was incredible. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was fine.
The coming up with the double leg.
But the whole sequence came up and like saw he got to the edge and just manhandled him back onto the mat space.
You're mine. And Javier was balancing on one arm too.
Yeah. So you said Javier is like he's a good partner though. Like he knows how to chill.
Yeah, no, that's, I was saying he does not.
Oh, he
There
doesn't?
is no chill in Javier. He said he is one of the. Mike said he's one of the toughest guys in the gym, and he can't turn it down.
Really?
Yeah.
He's just fucking pohada.
Pohada, boha. Oof, there we go. But like, I think Victor Hugo is. He's still very young. He's got to be. I don't know. He's got to be. He's still in his 20s.
He owns a gym too.
But does he?
He
Where?
owns a Six Blades.
Oh, what town?
I forget.
Oh, he's gonna give. I think give him back. So they just went out of bounds, and he took the back. But I don't I like his. He is super high level. He's almost to the top. But I think, man, he even has more potential that we're not seeing because he's such an amazing athlete. It's really pretty shocking, actually. Rolling with him he's one of the toughest people I've ever rolled with.
Yeah, he's really good. I'm glad that he got rid of his weird little frosty tips that he had last time.
Oh, did he frost the tips? I didn't know that. Oh, body triangles. Okay, so I would be interested to see how Javier gets out of a body triangle from Victor Hugo. This is crazy. Yeah, and he went to
the old face crush.
yeah, baby. I mean, this is the time for it.
Yeah. He was choking his eyeballs.
But nobody. He's done better against Gordon Ryan than almost anybody.
Victor Hugo?
Yeah. They went to a decision.
No, you said that last time. We looked this up. Remember
No,
when
he went
got
to points.
submitted?
He went to
and,
points.
No, he got submitted.
No, you're lying. He went to points. Look it up again. He went to points. He went to
No, actually, I think you're right.
It was points.
Yeah,
it
you're
wasn't a
right.
decision. It was
You're right.
points. But he, he stuck with him. He was the only one to go to points with Gordon Ryan. Everyone else got submitted. So, yeah, I think he's one of the toughest guys in the sport, and I think he's still. I see potential in him that he's going to get better.
Yeah.
And he's already at the top.
Ooh, that was nice.
There we go. Transitioned into just he's
gonna
got trapped
break
the
his
arm.
trappy,
He's trapped
squeezy,
the arm.
squeezy.
Is he going to tap? He's not going to tap to a nose crush.
Break
is he?
the face.
That is brutal.
Oh, my
How's he gonna get out of
goodness.
that? How's he gonna get out of that? Nick would just pass out. No, yeah, baby. There we go.
Oh, my goodness.
We hear you. There you go. I'm
All
gonna get
right,
to the
I'm a
barber
fan.
though.
I'll be a
Get
fan
new
now,
haircut.
even though he's ugly.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, that
watch
wasn't
him.
very nice. You're right though. That wasn't very nice. That was way too honest. I know, but he's a great guy.
Look at that sold out arena with 600 people.
Is there 600 people there? There can't
Probably
be.
not.
Look at all the 6-blade guys.
Probably not.
They're pumped.
There's more people at Legion's Open mat than there is at this event.
I mean, there'd be more people at like the month's worth of open mat. Like 1 month of open mat.
Oh, yeah,
more
for
people
sure.
would show.
For sure, yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna get 800 people.
Well,
That was awesome.
dude, can we, Jason, tell me your thoughts on this. It's my dream to be on the Hot Ones show.
The hot ones?
Hot Ones, yeah. It's a show with.
Don't look at me. You don't have social media at
It's a show
all.
with a bunch of hot men. No, hot. It's not the Hot Ones. It's called Hot Ones. It's a YouTube show.
Have you not seen it at all?
Oh, I bet you've seen clips.
You have. to
I've probably seen clips.
What they do is they interview famous people, like A-list celebrities, but they
Oh, yeah.
they put them through this gauntlet of increasingly spicy buffalo wings. Not buffalo wings, just wings.
Okay.
And then so there'll be people like trying to get interviewed, but they're just fucking dying, just sweating their ass off and like chugging milk and stuff. And it's really good. So it's my dream to be on it, but I'm not. Nobody cares about me. So
We care about you big time, but
well, then I think because I really want to do it on this podcast, but I don't think
my God.
I don't think it's relevant to like jiu-jitsu at all. Yeah. But I just really want to do it. So I bought the Hot Ones lineup of hot sauces.
Did you really?
And I tried their hottest one, the last dab.
Yeah.
I ate it last night. And I just, a little bit on a wing. I made a bunch of regular wings and I put a little bit on it.
You dabbed?
I dabbed, yeah. And
How'd it go?
I mean, it was really hot. It was really hot.
Was
but
it?
It was my first wing.
Yeah.
So to have it by itself, I was
Yeah.
like, this is super hot.
Whoa.
But also really good. It was very tasty.
Get out of town.
And it's made with I think it says 91% Pepper X. Pepper X is the one that's hotter than I think it's supposed to be hotter than the Carolina Reaper.
Okay.
It's the spiciest pepper there is.
Yeah.
And it's 91% that pepper.
Oh my God. I just got diarrhea just from that story.
Dude, so where I was going with this, I've been shitting all day, bro.
From a dab?
I
Just
did
from a
this-
dab?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, I did also have the other
It's part
wings.
of his weight cut.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, will.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
We should do that.
I really want to, and maybe not the whole lineup, but like I'll just bring one wing out. See the last dab together.
So-
Just, like a one chip challenge type of thing,
So if you're going to ever watch it, Conan O'Brien was on it.
I think I saw clips from it once you explained it.
Oh
Okay,
my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Did you see the Conan one?
It's really good. Yeah,
saw
I've
the
seen
good-
them all. I've
You
seen
seen 'em
pretty
all?
much. I think like I skipped like Cardi B. Like there was a
So,
few
yeah,
where I was like,
yeah.
nah, I don't care.
So I only saw Conan talking about it after with like he was on. They have a podcast with 4 people, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool. They got like this like cool setup.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so he pulls his shirt open and starts rubbing it on his nipples.
Yeah. He rubbed the sauce on his. Yeah, he did.
And they were like, "How did that go?"
Instead of rubbing it on his face and stuff too. Yeah.
They were like, "How did that go?" He was like, "Well," I'm in New York, and he was like, they were fixing a building, and they were welding the building, and he said, I came over and was like, pushed the guy aside and just turned around and started welding the building with my ass. Oh, he went into this long story. It was so funny. He is so freaking crazy. And they were like, you rubbed it on your nipples. I didn't even see it. I just heard him talking about it. He was like, yeah, no. They were like, was it worth it? He was like, yeah, for the bit. Like, Conan will do anything.
Okay, so this is
So
gonna be another
cool.
great match. Jacob Koch
Okay.
is awesome.
How many matches we got left?
This is the Hillbilly Hammer. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Jacob Couch is pretty. awesome.
We've watched 3
Hour
hours.
and 20 minutes.
Of this, but we've gone through 3 hours and 11 minutes in about an hour and a half. So
I have about 3 matches left in me.
what?
We doing more than 3?
I thought we were doing a full Rogan.
Oh my God, are we? I mean,
We gotta finish the
I'm
card.
gonna be pretty saucy.
Let me hype this up to you.
Okay.
So this is.
I like him a lot.
Oh, you know the Hillbilly
Yeah,
Hammer.
yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Okay. And then this
was a
guy's a
brown
Gracie.
belt
I'm
when he
forgetting
kinda
his
showed his-
name. Yeah, he might still be a brown
Oh,
belt.
he's a Gracie.
Yeah, I'm forgetting his name. Oh yeah, Jonatas.
Oh, and he's got Jesus with him.
Honatas Gracie. That came out Russian, huh?
And the J,
Sambo
is it-
expert.
Is the J
He's a
still
Sambo guy, right?
Really?
No, you said he's.
Jason's throwing jokes at you. You better catch these jokes.
Yeah, the Hillbilly Hammer. He's also one of my favorite grapplers.
He's pretty cool. He shows his Instagram's pretty fun, right?
Yeah,
He's always wearing shades and smoking blunts.
Is
that not him?
No.
Okay, my
I
bad.
don't think that's him.
My bad.
You sure not talking about Sugar Sean O'Malley?
No, I am not a fan of him.
No, I
actually.
fucking hate him, dude.
No,
I
he's a
hate him.
goofball.
So yeah, such a dork.
He did my boy wrong.
Which boy? Victor Hugo?
Stuart Cooper.
What? What did you do to Stuart Cooper?
Stuart Cooper was doing a documentary for him.
Hey,
Yeah.
be a professional.
Oh my God.
Oh, that sounds so much better. It's instantly when you did that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing. I'll get here. Let's get in a little bit. I want to sound good. Yeah, I don't know. He's just he's got a bunch of handlers.
So what? Tell me the tea.
Sugar Sean has a bunch of handlers, and then Stuart Cooper was doing essentially a documentary for him and spent a lot of money to get it done, and then his Sugar Sean's handlers decided they didn't want to pay for it, and so he like stiffed him out on a bunch of cash.
I've watched some of his.
Did he put the
stuff,
documentary on?
Stuart Cooper.
Did you?
He's got some good shit.
Oh man,
dude,
yeah,
he's the best jiu-jitsu documentarian there is.
He also happens to be an absolute savage.
Oh.
He is like a really, I don't know, proficient weightlifter. So he's super jacked. And he came to the Grapplers Retreat. He kind of films Grapplers Retreat stuff. Mm-hmm. And the owner can confirm that Hodger Gracie had a significantly difficult time passing Stuart Cooper's guard.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. And I can see it too, man. The stuff that Stuart was showing was like, I mean, I had a really hard time against Stuart too.
And
he looks like a baby face too. Like he just looks all like cute and smile. He's always smiling. And you're like, oh, you got to be a pussy.
he sounds
no.
like it because he's not really in a lot of his videos, but his voices.
It's and he's not Canadian. Where is he from?
He's British.
He's British, but he lives in Canada now. But he's opened up a gym soon. He's an awesome guy. He's just a wonderful person, and you wouldn't know that he's just an absolute savage on the mats. You know.
When we go to Grapplers Retreat, I really want to get bring the podcast.
He's gonna
and
be
get him
there.
on there. That's what I heard. Yeah,
Stuart's gonna be there.
That's I heard that from you.
Nice.
Yeah, I really want to, cause dude, Stuart Cooper, like, I mean, he's partly responsible for me like doing jiu-jitsu with my life.
Oh, it's so cool.
He's got this awesome video from a long time ago, and it's just Cyborg is in it like right after he won ADCC, and it's just a video about how like happiness not being about money. It's all these like poor jiu-jitsu guys like just talking about like like success is not about the money. It's just like I do what I want and do what I love to do and like contribute to something beautiful type of thing.
And money.
And I mean, not at the time. Not at the time. Those guys didn't make any money, you know. But it's really good. And like, I was like, I used to just binge his videos. And
Dude, and you're doing
I was supposed
that.
to be in college, and then I just watched jiu-jitsu videos and stuff.
I mean, you have an awesome gym. You got a great following, and you got an awesome place here. I was noticing today how you guys must be so happy of this incredible place you have.
Yeah, we've been #blessed for sure.
Why does the hashtag have to be involved?
I don't know. I guess I just feel cheesy saying actually, just saying blessed,
like,
but
dude,
it's
I'm
true.
blessed. Yeah,
It's
for
just
sure.
an overused. It's like saying os, you know.
You followed the right path, and you it wasn't about money for you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. That's the only way. Not the only way to make money, but it seems to be the best way to make money. You follow what you do, and you get as good as possible as what you love to do, and then money will trail and catch up with you. You know.
Yeah.
But I think we should all be doing that.
I always tell people like that want to start a business. I'm like, dude, you just got to do 3 things. You got to you got to find something that you like enough that you can do it every day,
Yeah.
so that you can be like really fucking good at it, you know?
Yeah.
Then you got to do it every day and get really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
And then you just got to figure out a way to let everyone else know that you're really fucking good at it.
Wow. Yeah. I love it,
And
man.
then you got a business.
Are you 10K on your Instagram yet?
Dude,
very
I've
close.
been like fucking. I was like 9 followers short, and I've
No
gone
way.
backwards like 40 followers. Yeah, because I started posting these fucking clips from the podcast. Like,
Is that what's wrong? Man, I got a stupid like get 10,000 followers for this and that kind of thing, you know? And they reached out to me and I'm like, no. And then but they said in their reach out, they were like, hey, we're going to give you 200 true followers. And then they told me the rest of the stuff. Like I didn't ask for it. And so I was like, yeah, weird. One day, I mean, I'm only like, I have like 3,500 or something. And it
I
went
have
up.
500.
And then and then it fluctuates every single day. It fluctuates by like, I don't know, by 15, 20 every single day.
probably because
So it goes
they're
up,
like
it goes down.
Probably because they're ghost accounts, and Instagram is like deleting their accounts.
maybe that's
and
what
then
it
they,
is.
Like they.
It's weird. It's weird. But that's what I noticed is when you get like a weird fake thing happening, then it like fluctuates. But you have mostly, I mean, I have to say yours is quite organic and it's mostly people that are engaged, which is super cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I feel like I could do better. That's
Of course
definitely
you
the
could
thing
do
that
better.
I'm
Step
trying
it
to.
up. Will you? Jesus.
I feel like that's the thing that I'm really like trying to learn how to do is like
You're not doing TikTok though.
I'm on TikTok.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah,
I guess I'm not on
got
TikTok.
fucking
Do you have a good
2,300 followers on TikTok.
Oh, do you really? 2,300. Oh my God, they're probably all listening right now.
The gym has a TikTok follower. The gym has a TikTok. I don't have a personal one.
It's hard for me to support China in that way.
Yeah, I didn't do it for a long time just because I felt weird about it. And I was like,
Do you have a TikTok?
No.
Gary V.
Good.
Gary V. told me to get a TikTok. So
Did he? Why? He's
Well,
coming to San Diego soon.
I know, man. I know, but I already listened to his books and shit. So
No, I don't think it's.
interested in that.
I don't think it's him there. I think it's the people you'll meet.
What do you mean?
You're gonna meet local business owners.
I don't meet people though.
Oh God! So I have to go with you.
Yeah, you have to go.
So you can meet
I just stand behind you like, yeah.
Oh, this is my buddy Nick with the good teeth. He doesn't even clean them. Can you believe this? Oh. They should be. I can't believe it's not butter, but his teeth look amazing for some reason.
Can't believe it's not brushed.
All right, fine. I'll go then. I'll
Yeah,
go.
you're the
You need me.
networker.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
You are.
Oh, I can't wait to go to the Jiu Jitsu Lifestyle Summit. We got 60 or 70 people coming.
That's gonna be cool.
Nick-
Wait, is that this?
Oh my God.
I think that's one thing you're really good at is your social networking.
I know.
Your social media
Yeah,
stuff. I see
social
it
media
all
is
the
fire.
fucking time.
Social media.
Yeah.
I'm talking about meeting people in person.
That's overrated.
Real people. I agree.
People don't meet in person anymore.
See, I hate social media. I wish you would handle my social media, and I would
I'll
just do
trade you, man. You give me all your connections,
Oh my
all
God.
the black belts you know, and
Look
I'll
out.
make you Instagram posts.
Look out! We're things are happening tonight, guys. On this podcast,
Business
we're watching
deals, making
Gracie.
moves.
versus the Hillbilly Hammer. 8 minutes in case you
wanna
guys
know-
care.
What is this Gracie? Like, who's his dad? What's his relationship?
Oh my God! And how upset is Helio about his tattoos? Is this?
I mean, one
Gracie?
of them's Jesus, so it's got to be okay, right?
Yeah, that does have to be okay. I mean, who's gonna
Wait,
get
which
mad
one
about
was decent? Oh, his tattoos. I don't know who's
Jonatas.
when we were at
What? Where?
Clark's. When we were at Clark's,
Yeah.
he mentioned Jonatas.
Oh, did he really?
He was talking about like
The competitive
we
ones?
asked Clark Gracie, we were like, so when you go to like Thanksgiving or whatever, is there like the one cousin that doesn't train? And you're all like
like pussy.
And they said this guy.
You're like, go get me drinks.
No, he said he's like there are some, yeah, but he said the majority of them. So I thought he goes, yeah, the majority of them, and I thought he was gonna say train, and he goes reach black belt. I'm like, fuck, really? Shit, that's pretty impressive. That is a bad.
Position. Look,
Yeah.
so Gracie just got side control, and Hillbilly Hammer is holding on to his own
I
ankle
don't know if that's helping him.
brutally. Yeah, that doesn't seem.
Yeah, I really think
like,
it's making it
Yeah,
worse.
it's
I think
preventing
he's-
the pass, but you're getting your shit smashed.
Oh, you don't want to get your shit smashed in jiu-jitsu because your shit pushed either. That's
So
like
that would be bad.
no.
He's getting it. What was the phrase you used? He's getting a good squishing right
Look
now.
at squotion. Squotion. He is. The Hillbilly Hammer is not in. Man, if you're a Gracie last name though, you better do stuff. You know what I mean? If you're doing jiu-jitsu and you're like all lackadaisical about it, like no. If you're Gracie last name,
Well, Jonatas doesn't have a Wikipedia, so
he should just his name should be Jay Gracie.
yeah.
Just or Joe Gracie. Oh, you seen Joe Gracie? I've never seen
Joe.
I've never seen
That's the adopted cousin.
Jonatas. That is Joe Gracie. Pretty good. That's what I heard.
Oh wait, listen to this.
But there we go.
Oh, that's lame.
Who? Tell us.
Okay, Jonatas Gracie Araujo da Silva.
His mom's.
Although Gracie is not a nickname, it is not a surname either. Instead, it was given as a tribute to the famous jiu-jitsu family who Jonatas' father deeply admired. Oh, so it's his middle name.
And he's not actually
Wow.
No, he's not a Gracie.
I mean, I don't want to say I could tell, but I couldn't tell. I could tell with the tattoos. There's a lot of sadness, despair. Those tattoos. Look, he's just got a whole sermon on one thigh. And then the neck stuff. Come on. And you're just gonna use your. I did that though, actually.
You did do
I
that.
dropped my last name and used my middle name as my last name. I
mean,
guess I'm turning around.
If
Respect.
your middle name was like, I don't know, Kennedy.
Yeah. I'm
That'd
like,
be different.
yeah. I just call myself a junior.
He went to your middle name Kennedy and then just added a junior. Miles Kennedy Jr. Nice to meet you.
Like, what? Oh, Rockefeller. That's actually Rockefeller. Miles Kennedy Rockefeller. Like, what?
Dude, look at he's grinding his teeth on.
Oh, he is. He's going to bite him. He's biting him. He's biting him.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I was just telling someone the other day I do that when they cross-face my mouth. I don't bite. I just open my mouth. And I'm like, if you want to dig into my teeth, that's on you.
I've bitten people twice.
Really?
Yeah.
In life or in jiu-jitsu?
In jiu-jitsu. You want
Nice.
a fun story? Fun jiu-jitsu stories?
I think so.
The first time I did it, it was for, these are South Carolina tournaments back in, the young days.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for first place. And this dude reaches under for a guillotine or something or whatever, but just got his finger slightly kind of near my mouth. And I ended up, his finger went in my mouth. And I was driving forward at the same time. And so I bit him like it crunched like it was a carrot. It was like, and he screams and lets go. And then they disqualified me, which wasn't really fair because it was kind of him.
Yeah.
At least that's what I thought until the next tournament. These are like the submission grappling South Carolina stuff. And in the next tournament, and this is again for first place. It's like 3 matches or 4 matches to get to first. And then this dude arm bars me, and as he throws his leg over, I started biting his calf. Oh. And then I tapped because I got scared myself that I just turned into a lion for that moment, and I was like, "Whoa, animal just came out!" And then I tapped. Yeah, and so then I was thinking, man, was the first one a fluke or not? Did I do it on purpose? Because I really just bit him. I definitely bit him in his calf on purpose, but I tapped before he cried out or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Huh.
So those are my 2 times.
That's gross.
in my 20s.
I want to roll with you less now.
I'll fucking bite you again now. Like now that you know my secrets. I hope you're worried. Try and armbar me. Throw that calf up. Nobody can see you. Nobody can see it happen.
I like that Boss Rutan story where he said he was like teaching some self-defense, something rather, teaching an armbar. And then this guy was like this karate master or whatever was like, okay, you put me in an arm, but if you do that to me, I'm just going to bite you in the back of the leg. Yeah. And he goes, okay, come here. I'll put you in an armbar. You bite my leg. I'm going to try to break your arm. Ready?
He did that with a bunch of weirdo things. Like Boss Rutan called people like that all the time.
Oh,
I saw him talking about like the chi energy guy.
Oh yeah.
He saw a guy in a park and Boss is like, all right, do it to me. And he's like, well, it won't work because my intentions aren't real. I can only do it if you mean me harm or some shit like that. And Boss goes, all right, kick me in the nuts. And the guy's like, what? And he's like, kick me in the nuts. I'm going to want to hurt you then. And the guy's like, no.
And he said pills too, I bet. Kick me in the pills.
Yeah, probably.
That's what he says. Bing, bang, boom.
My favorite Boss Rutan story is when he talks about being a bouncer back in the day.
Yeah.
And he said that he would go up to people, be like, hey, and if somebody needed to leave, have you ever heard this? So if somebody needed to leave the bar or whatever, and you'd ask him like, hey, you know, they're being crazy, but they're sitting down for a moment, and he'd sit down next to him and be like, hey, so what do you do? And the guy would be like, I'm a plumber. He's like, are you a good plumber? The guy would be like, yeah, I'm a pretty good plumber. He was like, do you know what I do? I kick people out of this bar. He said he could usually just walk people out after, you know, he's kind of funny and, you know, because he didn't really want to fight him. He didn't want to dang him up. Oh, looky what we have here. Smash his face.
Do you remember his old like videos, like YouTube videos that were just like bar fight instructionals?
Yes.
And he would like find like nearby salt shakers and smash them.
And I bounced their eye socket off this corner of this table.
That's right. Looky what we have here. And he'd lift up a chair and you can stab with it. Front kick to the groin. Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Bang.
That's right. Don't you ever do that.
Hey, you know what just occurred to me right now is how similar Boss Rutan sounds to Groot from Despicable Me.
He does. I can see that. Dude, how about his channel? Boss had a channel on Grand Theft Auto. You remember that?
No, what?
Yes.
What do you mean a channel?
On the radio. You know how you could switch the radio up?
No.
Yes. So do you remember Grand Theft Auto?
I knew you could switch to the radio. Yeah, but
it was Grand Theft Auto, the fourth one. So the third one was the one that got popular, right? That was the first. That was essentially the first one.
The third one was San Andreas.
No, that was the fourth one. I think in San Andreas, he had a whole radio show. It was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
He improvised it. It was incredible. I mean, I think he probably had like 3 or 4 hours of content on that.
Oh wow.
Oh my God, I'd always switch to it, and Boss would be on there.
I wonder if Boss Rutan's school still exists. He had a school in like L.A. somewhere.
The Beverly Hills.
In
I think
Beverly
it does. Yeah, he had a Beverly Hills school. That's where he was training Mark Kerr, the Smashing Machine,
Oh dang, really?
and training a bunch of guys. Yeah. That was the only MMA school I think in Beverly Hills for a long time.
I would imagine there's not a lot of demand for it there.
Right. So he'd bring dudes in. Yeah, he trained all types of people there. He had like Bob Sapp there. Like he had a bunch of great.
So
So what happened? Decision.
Jacob Couch got his couch fucked.
And what's his last name? We're not calling him Grace anymore. That's his name.
De Silva.
De Silva, is it?
Yeah. All right, moving on.
We don't really care who wins.
Oh no, he won. No, yeah, Jonathan destroyed him. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's the he's got another symbol right there. What is that T with the line through it? That's a jiu-jitsu school.
Huh? What?
That T with the line through it. Did you see it?
I don't know, but I hate when people shave
That's
scars
a scar.
into their
That's
eyes.
a scar.
No, he shaved that in there.
No, he did not.
Yeah, it's a style. People do that.
No, he didn't do that. That's
Yeah.
a real scar.
I know.
I'm just saying that
There's
I think
no
it is.
scar anywhere else on his face except for just there's the hole shaved into his eyebrows.
I don't know. I don't think that. I don't agree with that. I think that's
Dude, I have like a lot of scars in my eyebrows, and
they don't do that.
they don't go like
still
that. My
grow
eyebrows
hair.
just fucking look different than the other. They're just fucking weird. Like they're not like perfect like that.
That's why I always think you're so jovial. I didn't know it's just a bunch of scars in your eyebrows.
It's just, yeah.
Looking,
I'm not surprised. It's just like Botox.
Oh my God, I'm getting Botox commercials on my Instagram now.
Really?
They're amazing.
Really?
They're amazing. They like go through everyone that works there, and they asked how many injections they have had, and they're like, I've had 20. I've had, and you can look, and you know, of course, you're looking like a little closer when you're like, I've had 30. I've had 80. You're like, oh my God, you look, you're in your. And she's like, they say their age and how many injections they've had. Don't do it, girls at home. I know there's not a lot of fans right
I'm
now.
just surprised that you didn't skip the ad. You watched these whole things.
Oh, the defense soap. What do you mean when you were gone?
No, you with these Botox ads, you watched the whole thing.
Oh my
You
God,
didn't hit the ad skip.
He's
Are you
just thinking
kidding me?
about it.
Are you kidding me? The clips were they'd say share their age and then they'd share how many injections they've had.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful assessment of the effectiveness of this stuff.
Did they all look like just frozen in time? Like
Surprisingly, no.
really?
So,
it's coming along. Like the technique.
but then they would like stick somebody in there. And she's like, I'm 20. And they're like, oh my God, you look 80. And she's just like, it looks like Frankenstein. Like everything's just swole. And she looks like she got attacked by African killer bees. Like, oh, Didn't you
funny.
think that's a bad idea? But you don't know where she started from, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
So, maybe
maybe
she
she was hideous to begin with.
Yeah, you know, that's what I mean. Big
Danielle
forehead.
rolled with Kendall Roosing at a Girls and Geese event.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, cool. Where was it?
Here, somewhere around here.
Was it?
I gave her father a massage once.
Even though you're not a masseuse, it was
Yeah.
just for fun thing. Did you make money at least?
Was it near a dumpster?
Do you not want to tell your wife about it? Or?
I don't know if I want to show this. I think
Yeah,
I'm
that's
leaving
okay.
a mystery. It's
That's
true
good.
though. I did it.
I
You did.
believe you, and I see the tear coming out of your eye.
Was it outside?
It was outside.
It was in the back of a car.
Yeah. It was at I'll make this another level weirder. It was at the Norco City the fair, the Norco Fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a booth or something? Like, what are you
It
doing?
happened behind the booth where no one could see.
It was near a dumpster.
Should I? I think I should just leave it. I don't think I should explain
I
it.
would leave it. That sounds great.
I'm upset. You did it. His father got it. Did he like it? Did he tip you?
I mean, just the tip.
I can't remember. This was a long time ago. He tipped me the tip.
Strong jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, his name's Tom. Tom Roosing. He owns Gracie Baja Corona.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Diego
I get up there.
Pato. Anyways, moving on. In other news,
I kind of like that rash guard. Other than the AOJ in the front, it's kind of superhero-ish.
it's super weird that they took like a cool albino Preto whatever rash guard
Yeah.
and they just put like an iron-on
Yeah,
AOJ
there's
patch.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piece
put that
of
there.
black duct tape, AOJ.
AOJ.
I actually thought that they digitally
Yeah, it looks
like
like
that
it.
was photoshopped on there.
I mean, AOJ, while they changed the game as far as the classiness of academies and stuff like that, but it's just not interesting. It is just like
do you mean?
I mean, they just like made it as simple as possible.
Jiu-jitsu itself?
When people were not their jiu-jitsu. I'm just talking about their style.
Oh,
The style of their
branding.
yeah,
Apparel and
their
stuff.
branding. Yeah,
Okay,
apparel.
yeah.
No, not their style. They're amazing jiu-jitsu.
yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, I guess they're like the opposite of 10th Planet. You know?
They are the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was cool to see, but come on, guys, do something cool. Like put something fun in there.
I mean, yeah, but when you see an AOJ thing,
Yeah.
you're like, you know it, you recognize it.
Oh, you do, and you're like, it was pretty cool.
Oh,
Brand
plain,
recognition.
plain black with plain white letters. You know, like, yeah, it's AOJ. Have you seen the new one? The new school?
No.
Dude,
Where is it?
It looks
Same
like
school,
it looks
or
like
they-
it's a Fortune 500 company.
That's
It's
it.
fucking insane. Yeah, they
Is it they redo the same school or it's a new school?
second location.
Oh,
Just
wow.
like South Orange County.
Oh my God, they're just taking over.
They're like 15, 20 minutes away from each other.
That's it.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, they're both Orange County for sure. One's in Costa Mesa. One's in off the 241 there.
I wonder
forget.
who's the artist that made the two paintings that they have that they show all the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so the guy that owns Ruka more or less made the first one. He was like, if you guys win something, I forget. He like made it. He's like, if you win 4 world championships or something like that, I'll build you a school.
Really?
And
Yeah, I heard that they didn't own them. They didn't own that school.
I think they're part owners.
I would hope so.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, they don't. But definitely, at least for a while, Ruka was like one of the part of the ownership there. I don't know if that's true anymore. They're definitely fucking balling though.
Good. Well, they deserve it.
Yeah.
They're awesome. I heard they're not funny though.
They're not funny.
They're not telling any jokes.
I can't even picture them smiling.
Maybe after like 7 guard passes and then finally collapsing on the 8th. They're like, you get a grin out of them, you know? The dancing guard passes.
Yeah, I definitely don't think they're giving any jokes.
No, I've heard that you got to be like quiet and you got to be like everyone I know that's visited is like it's a little militant.
I don't even think they like play music when they train.
Oh my god, church! It's just hearing everyone just breathe heavy.
Yeah, and they have the dollar mats, like the that's hard to explain, but you'd know them if you saw them.
Yeah.
And I hate watching their videos because If they do play music when they train, they definitely turn it off for the video for doing videos because of copyright stuff.
Yeah.
And you could just hear like skins just squeak, squeak.
Yeah, really? That's funny.
I hate it.
Don't
I
you
hate
have the
listening
dollar
to it.
mats?
No, I've got
Zebras?
Zebras. Yeah.
Some of them, I just saw a post on like BJJ Fanatics. Like, I'm 2 months in, and man, my feet keep getting tore up.
yeah.
Thinking like, yeah, it's because your feet are a bunch of pussies. Like, there's nothing you can do. You gotta just keep going.
Yeah.
And build up calluses. And
I
they
always-
probably have zebra mats.
I always tell people if you get mat burns, don't stop because of them. You have to like just keep training on them. It'll take
Yeah.
a lot longer for them to heal, but it'll be a big thick ass scar, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you won't get it anymore.
Anytime I've taken time off, I come back and my feet look like a hamburger.
Really?
Totally. First day back. Surprised they don't.
Huh.
I didn't shoot today, except for when I took your back. Oh.
When I first opened the school, it was just like a crowd of new guys and brand new tatami textured mats.
Yeah, perfect.
So we would line up and just bloody feet all the way down the line. It was hilarious.
That's awesome. It happens very fast.
Yeah.
You build up resilience to it. Very
Yeah, a
fast.
few weeks. Yeah, a few weeks.
Oh, I'd say even less.
Really?
I think so. Yeah. No, just a couple of, as long as it's not too deep, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't take that much time off, I guess. 10 days off, though, today. Whew.
Yeah.
10 days off. And I was, I'm taking creatine right now. I haven't never taken anything.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm taking a little bit of creatine.
I love creatine. Are you taking
you?
creatine monohydrate?
Yes. I'm taking a Jocko's form.
Oh,
I
it
hope
is
it's a good
monohydrate though?
I hope so. Is it not?
Check.
Okay. If it's not, then am I taking the wrong stuff?
I mean, you can buy Jocko's if you want to support him, but it's like it's dirt cheap to just buy the off-brand. And,
It was pretty cheap. It's just the powder. It's
okay.
unflavored.
Yeah, it's unflavored. Then monohydrate is the one that has the most like research behind it.
Good. I wanted to know.
I try to get
thought
the
that
brand that says testosterone.
was testosterone. That's
Yeah,
from
that's
Tijuana.
That's the creatine I like.
7-Elevens in Mexico.
Respect.
I love when you're in Mexico and you go to 7-Eleven and they just sell like Deca like on the counter there.
I've never been to Mexico.
Do they?
Oh, really?
Really?
No.
Dude, any drugstore, because like every drugstore, I mean, not across Mexico, but like in TJ, and in like Cancun and stuff. So the cities that I'm going to, if you just walk into a 7-Eleven, fucking Gary, what's his name? The champion bodybuilder.
Yeah.
What's his
They
name?
all look like that?
No, like his poster, his face is on like the window of
Oh
like
my
every
God.
7-Eleven.
Really?
Like all of them.
So you can just get
Just
Deca?
big bodybuilders, and they're like, oh, and it says right on there, be like testosterone, trend, Deca.
Wow.
the
Sounds
whole
like
thing.
breakfast.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Deca and toast.
GQ just put out an article about how everybody's on performance enhancing drugs today.
Good.
Because we're on caffeine or what?
No, it was talking about TR. It was talking about everything. TRT.
Just that it's making the news now. Like I remember out of high school getting into like bodybuilding hardcore and into taking performance enhancing drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And once I got into that circle and I was like moving some of it, I realized
Does
that
that mean you were selling it?
yeah,
Is that the street slang?
I would sell
moving
enough to pay for mine, right?
Wow.
Oh, really?
Nice.
But,
moving it. Were you injecting into your
Oh yeah,
buttocks?
everywhere.
Oh my god.
You injected it everywhere?
Yeah, I put it in my biceps, triceps, shoulders.
Really? Like localized?
Quads.
Does it
I
make
did
a
my
difference?
calves once.
Is there better,
Some people say that it like you'll have some localized effects. I don't think that anymore. But
You don't?
I'm not trying to be a jacked huge bodybuilder. But I realized when I got into that scene, like in high school and all growing up, you're like, oh, steroids are bad. Nobody does that. It's this hush hush thing.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like the early 2000s. But when I got into that scene, I was like, holy fuck, everybody's on steroids.
Wow, yeah.
Every single fucking guy I
Bodybuilders.
met. No, everybody.
Oh.
UFC fighters, fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Every friend I met that was in any way into anything fitness related is like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I take test or I take deck or, yeah, I got some D-ball in the fucking car.
Oh, my god.
Cops,
It's right in
firefighters,
here. I got
everybody,
D-ball.
military guys, everybody I fucking knew. It was just like nobody talks about it.
Wow.
I mean, dude, especially
Well, how old are
military guys.
how old are you?
You definitely
How old
should
am I
be,
now?
right?
Yeah.
Like,
41.
Okay. Just trying to match up the age to high school.
So I graduated in 2001. I probably started taking steroids in 2001.
Wow.
Dude, like guys that are in the military, like if your survival is like is at least affected by your physicality, like you should for sure be juicing up. You know what I mean?
Is it cheating really? I mean, you got to look at
Cheating in what? In war?
Exactly.
Like
So, well, in anything. Because everybody's going to naturally have different test levels. Like you and I could never take anything, go get tested, and you could have triple the amount I do. Right. So then shouldn't I be allowed to get on your level?
I mean, you just got to get an ice bath.
Or would that be cheating? And then you look at MMA and all these things. Oh, steroids are cheating. Bullshit. If I'm a 135-pound guy and I can bench 200 pounds, I'm strong.
Yeah.
And I take steroids and I move up to the 155 class. Well, guess what? Now I'm in a weight class with people that have reach on me, and they're naturally that strong. Mm-hmm. Like if there's weight classes, steroids are not fucking cheating. No way.
I mean, can't you take steroids and not get big?
Muscle always weighs more. Like if you're going to put on muscle, you're going to put on weight.
But I mean,
even if you use lean.
Can't take steroids that don't. Are there steroids that don't necessarily put?
Yeah,
mass
there's
on
ones
you?
that'll make you more strong than. But no matter what, if you're working out and you're taking steroids, you're going to gain
put some muscle
over
on.
time. It's impossible not to.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect time to talk about the enhancedgames.org.
Yeah, I'm looking for a sponsorship.
Are they gonna have jiu-jitsu in them?
That would be great.
Yes.
Are they really?
They're going to have grappling.
Oh.
They're going to have boxing. And they're going to have... No, they're
Bjorn.
going to have... No, sorry. They're going to have jiu-jitsu. They're going to have MMA.
Son of a bitch.
I think they're going to have boxing. And then did they say wrestling? So they're very calculated on what they're going to have. And I want to say they're not going to have wrestling because they looked at... And so this was just on Rogan, one of the latest Rogans. The guys...
Who?
Rogan. Joe Rogan.
Not familiar.
Well, he does like this podcast. It used to be live, but now they edit it like a bunch of
Is
pussies.
that the
We
guy
call
who's
him
trying to
Jogan.
look like me?
But what they said is they did... So they're not doing wrestling because they did a cost analysis of who watches wrestling, and apparently nobody gives a fuck. And so it didn't make sense, but MMA made sense, boxing made sense, and I can't remember if jiu-jitsu did. I don't think it did because I was kind of like
Because it's all juiced anyway.
Well, the MMA stuff
like,
was more
we're already
exciting for me.
doing this.
Yeah, that.
Well, that's what. So Joe brought up the fact that they would, if you have admitted to juicing, well, then that would kind of like you're not supposed to be in the UFC. You know, like that would kind of like
They bar you from.
Yes, that's what you're saying. It's like there's a bunch of good guys that it's gonna be hard to transition from those games to
natty.
Yeah,
Mind you, they're not either. Like all the UFC guys that I've known,
yeah.
most of them are just taking things they're not testing for yet, or
Right,
they
right.
don't clear out of your system before.
Sure.
It's like a designer drug situation where
Yeah.
they have a test for this. Well, let me just slightly
let's change the ester a little bit.
Yeah.
Growth was a big one for a long time because it's hard to test for growth hormone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? That's what people were taking and like passing out too, right? Like makes you high a little bit. People are like putting.
I
it in
took
there.
growth for years and I never got high from it.
Oh, really?
That would be cool though. I like to get high.
HGH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got high.
People love that
I
stuff.
mean, it
as a
may be.
little-
It put me in a good mood, but
Yeah.
it was just overall not like a momentary high. It was like you just were in a better mood.
So I'm 5 years older than you. Yeah, no, totally. HGH was like it was kind of a party drug. Actually, it wasn't even.
No, you're
people
thinking of
would take it.
HC. Yeah.
Am I?
You're thinking
I could
of date
Not
rape drug.
No, maybe
Yeah, like
HGH.
No, it was.
people are putting it in their water bottles,
Yeah, that's something different.
getting a little dosey dose.
No, because growth you have to inject. You can't take it orally.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, that's not.
That's HGB or something like that.
I'm googling it.
Yeah, no, I remember because people loved it, but it was also for building muscle. But it also
It would make you sleep, right?
Would it make you sleep?
Yeah,
Was it a date
if you
rape a
did it
little
while
bit?
you were drinking, you would crash hard.
I
Bodybuilders took it to sleep. HGB, I think, or something like that.
Really?
HGB. I googled drugs that start with H, and then I realized, heroin. There's GHB.
GHB
That's
Is
the
a party
one.
drug that
Yeah.
produces the feelings of euphoria, confidence, relaxation, and sociability.
Sociability.
Sounds like something I need.
Oh yeah, there
But
you
growth is great for everybody.
go. Is it?
Yeah, because it's just making your body produces growth hormone, and as you age, it produces less and less and less.
Yeah.
And less. So if you start taking it, that's how you repair tendons, ligaments.
Oh, you're making me
all
nervous.
the other
see.
things.
I wanna. I've never taken.
It's expensive.
I've
though.
never taken anything
Super expensive.
Yeah.
other than heroin.
You're looking
And-
like $300 a month in the black market.
Is it? That's a lot. I need more private lesson clients then.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
Dude,
you
hold on
teach
a
an
second.
awful lot.
Hold on a
An
second.
awful lot.
Look at this.
What? Ooh, is
Watch
that
this.
an arrow?
Watch this.
That was the oil check.
So Pato wins, but watch. What just happened right there?
Yeah, what was that about?
Put it in your mouth.
Just
He was
put,
like, put it in
like
your
asshole on his
mouth.
face. What just happened right now?
He's like, you did it. And then here's a triangle. Did he?
Oh,
triangle
he
him?
was triangling him. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, okay.
Oh, he didn't make him just
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how they do handshakes.
slop his knob.
I didn't realize he was holding his arm. Let's see
credit
how
where
this-
You did a great job.
Thanks for coaching me.
Yeah.
Let's see how this roll.
Here's my
plays
20%.
out. Took his back.
We didn't watch
Oh,
this.
it
one
looked like
very
he
well
bare
at all.
bowled him. To be honest with you, Miles.
It doesn't work. It's impossible. Never works.
Ooh,
Face crank. Who did we roll against the other day at Adams? One of the 10th planets.
Kyle Chambers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, he went for the face crank on me out of the gate. I was
did he?
like, oh, that wasn't very nice, sir. It's your fancy hair.
He's a cool guy though.
He is super cool. I mean, I had a
Kyle
fun
Chambers, is that what you said?
roll. Yeah. Did you know him? It's got like
I think
black dude with
there's a
fancy
Ryan
hair.
Chambers too, right?
I don't know.
He was super good though. Man, he was super good. His legs were annoyingly good. I went for a straight ankle lock because he was just presenting it.
Mm-hmm.
He was
He's got like his
"That's
shins are like 6
specialty."
feet long.
Yeah.
All right, that was done. We didn't watch that at all. Diego Pato. Yeah, it's really hard to give a shit about the NEAOJ guys. You know?
Is it?
I mean, like, I like Tynan a lot, but
Yes.
it's just he's so good, you know. But
Yeah.
but like in terms of what you're saying, like they're not. There's nothing about the way that they present their team that is like exciting or interesting.
I
Like,
know. I mean, I want a little
you want
drama.
the B team guys to win.
I
You
do
know
want
what
them to
I
win.
mean? You
I
know?
do in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
But I went actually went New Wave more. I'm more of a New Wave fan.
Really?
Oh yeah. Are you not?
New
You're
Wave
more
is
of a-
like super, like the boringest of boring. Just fucking.
I know, but they're like. I mean, they're the best. They're better than B Team. Come on.
Not tonight. They're not.
What?
They lost to him every time. Every time.
No, did they?
Yeah.
Well, we still got one more match.
Well, they're
Look at
not
that
against
dyed beard.
a B team
Gross.
guy. You think he dyed his beard?
Yeah, he had to dye it back. It was like gray, wasn't it?
Maybe he grew it
It
out.
was like silver.
No, well, no, he shaved it. He
Oh,
shaved it
here
'cause
we
he was rocking
go.
a mustache for a second.
He was. I don't know. I feel a tiny affinity for Gordon Ryan because I used to live in Pennsylvania. I used to live in Philadelphia, and a lot of the people that would come over from Philadelphia were from Jersey.
And they're just Guidos.
And so, no, they're the worst. No, Philadelphia's, anyone from New Jersey. I'm sorry. Your whole state is completely populated. Did you know it was the first state
Omar
be-
said that he listened to this, by the way, and he said that he took offense because you said that once before.
Did he? I'm sorry for telling you the truth, but you know that's the truth.
Damn, they're after it right out of the gate.
Match just started.
No, is it? Back it up.
My
What are you
bad, my
doing?
bad, my bad.
But yeah, no, it's the state has been, it's the first state to be completely, what's the word? Not urbanized. Urbanized.
I want to
So-
go the other direction. I want to move where there's nobody.
That's right. And so New Jersey is just completely populated. It's gross. It stinks. Everybody smokes cigarettes. And yeah, anyway.
Oh, you didn't feel like wrestling today.
Okay, here we go. So this is the finals, guys. This is the last match.
Yeah.
We're going to
Main
pretend
event.
like we don't know what happened. But I didn't watch the match. Jesus, Josh Saunders looks gigantic.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my God.
Gigantosaurus.
How big is he? What team is he?
He's Australian, I think.
Is this him?
I don't know what team where he trains, but
Did
yeah,
he tap already?
No.
Oh my God.
look at Joe Rogan.
What?
JRE sponsored on his shorts.
I know. He
Dude,
does.
when people come to when people train and they're wearing like the full Gordon Ryan competition kit, you know what I mean? Like they're wearing his 80cc kit or whatever like that.
Who?
With all of his
When?
fun. It happens all the time. Like
At
at
Legion?
at Legion, yeah. I'm
No.
like, dude, you
Really?
dweeb.
Fanboys got the
Yeah.
full kit?
They wear this full kit with his name on it, like all his sponsors and stuff.
Dude, no
It's
way.
So lame.
I feel kind of bad wearing the 80cc kit, but I got it for free. So
Yours is cool.
is it?
For the
Okay.
longest time, when the first few times you came over,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask him, like, dude, did you compete in ADCC?
Well,
I
that's
didn't know. You might have, yeah.
I mean, that's why I feel like it's not, because I did not compete in ADCC. So, but I got the kit for free. So
It's a cool kid.
yeah, it's not bad. There's no weird sponsors on it or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm a fan. I'm a fanboy.
This though is like I don't know. I guess people do that, right? I guess people go to play basketball at the park with their LeBron jersey on. You know what I mean? Like
Totally. If I got it for free, I'd wear a Gordon Ryan kit. I don't care. I mean,
I'm a fan, but I don't think I would buy a kit.
Exactly. I mean, I just wear free clothes.
Like his jiu-jitsu
That's all.
she's back there sad about her loss.
Oh, yeah, she is. Oh, she's like, my arm hurts. She's not even watching. Look at that.
She's just icing her arm.
She was just like, should I get bigger boobs or should I just like, are they enough?
Should I pump them up now?
Like,
Dude, did you see that Eddie Cummings is coming out of
Retirement?
coming out of hiding?
is he?
Yeah.
What's he been doing? He's been
Nobody knows.
I heard he's been just making shoes in Minnesota. He's been a cobbler.
Like, nobody knows what he does. Like even like the other like Gordon and Craig, they were all his friends.
Yeah.
They were like, well, nobody has any idea what
He
happened.
disappeared.
He's
just
married to Anthony Bourdain's
is he?
widow. Yeah,
His
yeah.
ex-wife?
Yeah. Or maybe they're divorced or something. Yeah, I think they divorced. Yeah. But yeah, his ex-wife.
Probably divorced after he
After he died.
done.
I'm leaving you.
You're
It's
gross.
said till death.
You're so the rigor mortis is setting in. This is gross. Sorry. I'm a huge Anthony Bourdain fan.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about him, but I know that
You gotta be kidding me. Ah, yeah, massive. He did jiu-jitsu too.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's cool.
No, I'm a massive fan of his. But yeah, his wife was a accomplished jiu-jitsu practitioner.
Mm-hmm.
So no way. Tell me that again.
Yeah, and Eddie Cummings is married to her.
Dang. And so they're just like, I don't know, living
But
the wild
I
life.
really should fact check after that Cron Gracie
Yeah.
mishap that we had in the last
Did we?
episode.
I was saddened by your comments about Cron Gracie.
What?
Were you really?
What? Why?
Well,
Awesome. Why didn't you
you're
even
talking
comment? You didn't even comment. It's
I was
bullshit.
watching it at 3 a.m.
What do that matter?
You talk about the Diaz brothers and their boxing, and I think their boxing is good and technical. I
Yes.
just think they'd lack the explosive power.
Yeah.
Because when Nate fought Connor, the one that he lost, he set the new record for UFC for significant strikes landed.
Yeah, so I mean that's what
So they throw
that's like
and
what
they're technical, but it's
Yeah.
none
They piece
of
them up.
them are knocking people out.
Right.
that's what Freddie Roach was saying is that like they can punch, but like they have good hands, but that's
Right.
not
No power.
That's not what boxing is. They were like boxing is having good hands, but it's also footwork and head movement. And they, like,
Yeah,
they
don't
only
move their
have
head
one
a
of the three. They
Yeah.
don't have footwork or head movement.
Yeah, he
That
does.
makes
See his head movement. He goes right into the punches.
Even
He's just like,
Hickson agreed with what you said about Cron Gracie's fight against Cub Swanson, though. Hickson talked about that. Like, if he would have went out
You
and
listen
just
to our podcast?
Yeah,
No.
of course
And
he
then he
did.
called you about it?
previously, yeah, I wish. I'm still pretty disconnected. I haven't even met Hickson.
Oh my god.
Chung is the. Anyway, he talked about how he doesn't know why he went out there and wanted to prove himself as a boxer and didn't just use their family's jiu-jitsu.
It
Wow.
makes no sense, dude. I don't understand that at all.
So what I heard was he was tuning into the most professional jiu-jitsu entertainment podcast, and then he was like, "For real, these guys know what's going on, and really assessed Cron Gracie's performance accurately."
Playing this back just a quick minute.
Okay.
See how we got to this position.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Wait, who was I saying was married? Eddie
Cummings.
Cummings'
So I give you the
wife.
Del Lewis. What's his name? He became a cobbler.
He's dating. It says he's dating Anthony
he's just
Bourdain. Octavia has a relationship with Eddie Cummings for several years. They met at Renzo Gracie's academy. Oh yeah, because that's where.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
There we go. I see the connection. Daniel Day-Lewis. I gave you his. That's what he did.
What
He disappeared and became a cobbler.
did he
So
really?
that's why. Yeah, he
To
did.
like prepare for a role or something?
No, he just stopped being a movie star and was like, "I'm
Got
gonna
done
go."
with Last of the Mohicans. Was like, I want to make shoes.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna go cobble." This is
Didn't
bullshit.
didn't Daniel Day Lewis do one of those things where he's like, I'm doing I'm doing 5 movies and that's it. I'm done. Like from the beginning, that's
Did
what he
he?
said, and then he's
I
done
don't
with his
know.
5.
No, I don't
I
know,
might
but he
be
did become a
Congressman. I can't
cobbler.
Do that and make enough money to not do anything.
Yeah, that would be nice. He did become a cobbler though. That's why I did that.
That's awesome. What? Not a lot of demand for cobbling these
No,
days.
that's what's so cool about it. He's like, nah, I like leather shoes. You're like, nah, I just get J's
Nikes.
from yeah. And you're like, nope, that's not the ones I like. I like the slippery ones that suck.
They don't work too good.
Yeah. Like what? Okay, well, if that's what you like, I guess.
I wanted to watch this because this is the passing that I've been working on.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so here it is. So we still got one. It's like an open half guard, right? Got one hook in there.
Dude, how you feel like New Wave isn't the most boringest of boring? There's just a bunch
Oh
of
my
fucking
God.
computer nerds. Like,
Why does it matter? That's not boring.
we travel laterally until we reach the J point, the point at which
What do you want him to dance around
there.
like AOJ? Oh my God.
from there I support my head on his far shoulder for a cross shoulder post, creating tremendous amounts of downforce.
I can't believe
Like
you're saying
so.
this. Passing
And then
should just
everything is like so. Like I create a cross, not a cross grip, a cross clasp, like so.
my God. Passing to me, passing shouldn't even be interesting. It should be boring. It's not supposed to be interesting.
It's interesting.
There's a bunch of moves. You're gonna dance around. You're gonna twerk. What are you gonna do? Just pass. Just push their leg down. It's so people.
It's hard when they got sweaty, buttery
That's
B
true.
team legs on.
Too. There's a lot of. He's got a lot of. You can tell he's got a lot of
Beef tallow.
beef tallow and shots. He's had a lot of pumps in that leg right there.
Why do you see a bunch of? Do you see track marks
Oh,
on his
tons.
legs?
He's got a ton of track marks in
What?
there, Josh
Really?
Sanders. Have you even seen his legs? Oh,
Oh.
they're gross.
Oh, Josh Sanders
They're covered in track marks.
on the backs of his
Yeah,
legs.
look at him. Ugh.
Where?
Josh Sanders. Look, you'll see. You'll see. Or maybe you won't because Gordon Ryan's not going to like dance
I think it's
around.
acne
I mean, it could be, or it could be track marks.
herpes.
I mean, or it could be. But who doesn't have
I don't really
herpes,
know what track marks
I mean,
look like. I've
Because
never
normally
done
you're
heroin.
not putting that's where all your nerves are. You're not going to put needles back there.
You're ruining the joke.
Yeah,
Jason.
It's heroin.
It's heroin.
yeah. The back of the legs. That would. Is that a sensitive spot? I don't know.
I don't know. What's that logo on his pants, though? That's what I'm kind of interested in.
Whose pants?
On Gordon's.
Was it
That's
the
JRE?
toe? That's the toe hold sandals.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they have funny ads, don't they?
Yeah.
They just have like nasty girls.
Oh, I mean
they're
use your
funny.
words, I guess.
Yeah. Beautiful women.
Yeah.
Just beautiful women. With
That was cool. I want to see this movie again.
okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
This
gonna
is- no,
just
this
keep
is
making
it.
this podcast longer.
This is it. This is our finale. I don't know if it was a full Rogan or not. We did pretty good.
Almost.
Yeah. Oh, respect.
The last Fight Companion was like 3.5 hours.
Was it? That's pretty fun.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I don't appreciate the kit though. Why is it blue on the crotch?
Knee lever. Hip
Oh,
switch.
see, it's the hip
Little
switch.
switch of the hips.
Little hip switch. Why do you want it to be fancier than that?
I didn't want it to be fancy.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying that their jujitsu is boring. I'm saying that they are boring, but I
Oh,
still
as
like
people.
them. They're cool.
Yeah.
Like I mean, they're not cool.
No, they're not interesting though.
Yeah, they're
I
not
see what you're saying. Their jiu-jitsu's not boring. It's they're just not personalities like the beat.
Yeah, like you were talking about with AOJ. You were talking about like their branding and like their kind of
They're the most
culture.
boring. Yeah, they're the most boring. But it's still they classed up jiu-jitsu for sure.
Dude, if I need to fall asleep,
Yeah.
I put on a John Danaher instructional.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I can't get through. I can't get to the point where he starts showing the move. He's like,
He's still explaining the fucking theory.
yeah, he's spelling the Japanese terms for it, and I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, do I even know this stuff? I don't feel like I do, John. I mean, and the weird thing is, like, I love him and think he is like incredible.
Dude, the information is super valuable, but it takes
Yeah.
discipline to listen to it.
That is track marks on Josh Sanders. Like,
Those
can we
are
not?
those are pretty
Heroin.
deep, but I don't know I thought track marks look like bruises.
Well, yeah. So he already
Bee
filled.
stings.
He already filled his between his toes and like everywhere else that's like hidden. And he was just like, I'm just sticking him into the thigh now. Sorry, Josh Sanders. Not friend of the podcast, I guess.
His name is Josh Saunders too.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Oh, because you're just going to tap like a baby.
Let it
Like
break.
a tiny
Let
baby.
it break like a man.
Come on. Yeah, let's go. Your ears look like that. You let it break.
Honestly, that was like relatively. I mean, not competitive, but he did better than some people.
You sure did?
He did better, I thought.
I mean, he beat, dude, Gordon Ryan beat Josh Barnett at one point. You remember that? The sweep he had on him?
No, I didn't know.
I do remember his match with Josh Barnett.
Oh, my
Was that on
God.
Metamoris?
It was. I think it was in a cage.
Oh,
I could be
on
wrong.
on the Submission Underground, the Shug.
The Shook. There's so many wacky ones. And I think it was the Kentucky Barnyard.
No, that was me. That was.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah.
No, the
Look at that pass.
yeah.
What do you
hip
call
switch.
that? Nothing.
It's a
You
hip
call
switch.
it a hip
No,
switch?
It's called a hip switch.
Oh, see, I call that
It's
improvisation.
Hip switching specifically.
Yeah. Tell me.
Hip switching from headquarters.
Dang, respect.
Hmm.
That's why you have a school and I'm just at home. I love it. I love listening to your instruction
Thanks.
because I learn all types of things. I'm like, oh, I do that, but I had no idea that was
That's
like,
what that's called.
yeah. Oh, everyone else knows now.
Yeah, that's how it was when I opened school. I was like, what the fuck? Does this thing again? Yeah.
Dude, you're the man. You're the boss for. Oh, Gordon Ryan's like, what? I shaved my beard off. It's the natural color now. It's still gross. I'm still gross because I'm from New Jersey.
That belt is so cheap and cheesy.
Oh, is it?
It looks like mine.
I know it's not that good. It does look a lot like yours is better.
that's
It's got a
cheap, though.
mean
Yours
guy
has
on it.
polished gold.
I mean, isn't that real gold?
Probably tin.
Aztec gold.
Aztec gold. Yeah.
Dude, but
well-
it does have Joe Rogan's face on it. That's pretty cool.
5-time ADCC world champ.
Dude, that's crazy. That wall he has of like accolades.
With the
It's
Naga
like-
sword on it.
Oh my! Does it have a Naga sword? No, it doesn't. I saw the knife. It's not a Naga sword.
No, it has both. There's an episode
He
where
has knives as well from John Danaher.
That's
Yeah,
what those
yeah,
are.
yeah.
That's, okay.
he's like, this is my ADCC medal, this is my ADCC belt, blah blah blah. That's just like a Naga sword. I just like the sword, so I kept it.
Do you have any Naga swords?
No.
What?
I've only
You
done,
need a sword up there.
I've only done Naga white belt. They only give the swords to like the
I've always
advanced
wanted.
divisions. I
I've
think.
always wanted a Naga sword. When's
Let's go
Naga
get
coming
one.
again? Let's go. Let's
They-
go.
They're all the time, everywhere, all the time.
I know. I mean, I know that the accolade of a Naga sword is not like
You just want the
that.
sword.
But I've just always wanted one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we? If you get one, can we put it in the studio?
Of course.
Nice.
Of course. That's I'm getting it for the studio.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it. You're doing it with me. We got it.
I'm down. If you sign up for a Naga, I'll sign up for a Naga.
Fuck yeah, I will.
Jason.
Everyone's gonna be.
No.
I'm gonna
I'll
be.
come. I'll root for you.
I'm gonna be.
I'll help you get ready.
I'm gonna be rape choking everyone that touches my legs.
Why are they down here?
Because they're touching my legs.
Oh, okay.
When they're touching my legs.
Well, we would do masters, but I don't think they
Oh, they're
allow,
going for legs.
allow leg locks in the masters to be shown.
What? Really?
Not even at black belt?
No, of course they do. That's all anything goes. It's advanced.
Maybe they don't allow it in anything else. Like
don't know. I
IBJJF,
thought Naga
Jiu
was
Jitsu World
loose.
League, all the stuff that like they all allow heel hooks at black belt, but not for advanced.
Not for,
not for
masters?
masters.
Get
Not
out of
For
town.
old folks.
Yeah,
Is that true?
yeah, they got brittle knees. You know,
Makes sense. I have brittle knees.
No, at Masters, Masters no gi, heel
cannot
hooks.
heel hook.
Liar.
No,
Guys, write in. If you're listening right now, write in.
leave a comment.
Send us an email. Send us a real mail. Send us a snail mail. Get a stamp.
Send a letter. Find out where we live.
We will answer any. That's true. Never mind. Don't send it to the PO box.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, it's been fun. We almost did a full Rogan 245. If you're still hanging out with us, thanks for listening. We didn't. Only Miles was drinking this time, so I felt like the. I didn't bring the energy as much as I could have. I've been training all day.
Hi, Mama.
I trade too. Oh, Mama's listening. My mama might be listening. My dad might listen.
Nice,
Respect, Dad.
nice.
Yeah. Hey,
And
Pops.
Jay. My mom and her husband will listen.
Oh,
Oh, really?
dang. All the way through.
Probably.
Appreciate you
Jason,
guys.
thanks for joining us.
Anytime. I enjoy
Been
it.
fun.
I
Yes,
love
sir.
coming and hanging.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. We're just having fun here.
Profess.
Wow.
Boss.
Profess. Oh, it's Boha. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining.
Share it.
Yep. All right. Peace.